All right. Hey, Comic Crusaders. Hey, this is Crusaders with After Dark, and I would like to welcome my special guest, Mr. Nick Heartless. How you doing, baby?
What's up,
From
guys? How you
Heartless.
doing?
Yeah, you might know him from some of his great freaking videos regarding beer, and he's been doing a freaking great job. Even though I haven't freaking caught any from the last couple of weeks, I don't know.
I haven't
So what you
posted.
got there, man? Go ahead.
All
What
right,
you
today
got
we
there?
got it's backwards, but it's Java the Stout. It's a coffee stout, so it sounded pretty good. So it's got a little picture of Java and a Tie Fighter. Looks pretty cool. I've been sitting on a bunch of beers. I haven't had time. My problem is I'm trying to figure out how to do a mocap for my animation I got. So other than that, I got about like 45 videos in the can. I'm just dying to put up. What have you been up to, man?
Hey, freaking just reviewing books. I've been dropping back from the speculation game because it's been getting
There's
too
nothing to spec
expensive
on.
and not been a lot of that's been making sense. So I feel sorry for some of the businesses and the industry that's hurting right now. But this does give us an opportunity to do some price corrections on some of the stuff. Um, that's one way to look at it. But the other thing is that people's careers, people's livelihoods is all jacked up. But we're going to get into that later. Um, drinking, and I'll be drinking tonight is this Casa Noble
Oh, you upgraded
freaking
to better
tequila.
tequila?
Yeah, man. Oh, I'm all about all types of tequila, man. I don't freaking, but I decided to get this stuff. This stuff is because I think the last time I freaking talked to you, I was on that anejo. This is the Casa Noble Cristal tequila, which is it was weird, man, because maybe it had been because I hadn't drunk tequila in a while, but when I was drinking it, it freaking felt like tequila was going down my freaking tongue, man. But now that I'm starting to drink tequila, it's pretty good.
Smooth?
It's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's definitely smooth. But it's not. There's nothing to compare to this one other tequila. It's called Cristal Tequila, and the only place I've ever seen it is in Mexico. That's the only place I've ever seen it. You just can't get it here. You can't even order it online. You got to go down to Mexico and freaking grab the stuff.
Oh
So
shit! So it's
if
not even
y'all,
stateside.
yeah, not even, man. And you can't even travel down there to Mexico right now because you can't even cross. They're capping people all like a motherfucker. Yeah, you know? All right. So the first thing I wanted to get into right now is at 9 o'clock in the morning on April 5th, which is tomorrow in about 8, 9 hours, is Comic Crusaders is having a virtual. The the and what it was is that there's a whole bunch of little little comic cons that has been canceled or delayed or whatever, and what that does is that hurts some of the little guys, like some of the little writers, some of the little artists that depended on some of these comic cons for their livelihoods and then to pay the bills. All I wanted to do was get some of these writers on, get some of these artists on, allow them to talk about their stuff, them the pitch and freaking you know through Comic Crusaders. We don't get any money through all of that stuff. We're gonna try to get people's awareness of what's going on, and hopefully, um, what that'll do is that'll bring some bring some of these people in and let everybody know what's going on. Um, the the interesting thing about it is there was like we had way more time than we needed to freaking get this thing going. Can you see this, Nick?
Yep.
Start talking about the names. All right.
Under April 5th,
So,
2020.
yep.
Gotcha.
So that's about 9 hours. Yep, 9 hours from now. So what you can go do is go to comiccrusaders.com. Near close to the bottom on the slide, there's actually a link to the virtual con. Once you click on it, if we can get in there, freaking you'll be able to see it through a few different social media sites. Just nobody that huge that's going to be jumping in. Trying to keep it keeping going. So 9 o'clock, 9:30. That's when we're going to freaking, or at least Al's going to freaking jump in there, start talking about the stuff. We've got another comic crusader, Dave Taylor. He's got his bill from 9:30, 9:45, 9:45 to 10 o'clock in the morning. If I'm not hungover, that'll be a time that I might freaking jump in. Um, 10 to 10:30, call up through set. Now, forgive me, I don't know a lot of these names. I don't know a lot of who these people are. Um, 10:30 to 11, one of the other comic crusaders, he actually has been directing a movie for the last couple of years called The Last Resort. It's by Lance Lucero. So if you want to see a little, go ahead and pitch on at 10:30 11 and watch it. Get about half an hour of that. 30 Ian Nichols, 11:30 to 12. Joe St. Pierre, Heidi Tidy freaking name. 12 to 12:30, Stephanie Phillips. 12:30 to 1 p.m. Mr. Simeon, the creative team, um, with Sebastian Benedicts and Jennifer Yarbrough. 1 p.m. to 1:50 p.m. the ICC Live podcast with Al Mega, who was who was the CEO of Comic Crusaders, an awesome dude, freaking funny dude. 1:50 to 2 p.m. news bullshit chat break. Kevin Gunstone from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 3:30. That's Luke Stone. Bill Ostroff Film Fest right here at this little Geek Fest. So if you want to ask some questions, figure out how to get your stuff on there, you might want to drop by 3:45, 4 p.m. for the chat that's stewed up. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. TBC. Don't ask me what the heck that is. 505, 545, 5:45 to 6:15. William Hung. 6:30 to 7 p.m. One representatives from Mad Cave Studios, Mark London. Then we got Jason Lim, Mark McKenna, David Avalone, and Carlos Giovanni, breaking it out from 7 to 8:45 before we finally shut it down at 9. And once again, if I'm not too hungover or too tired, I'll freaking keep the after party going after that, even though I think I have to work the next day after that. So it's going to be an interesting thing to mess around with. It's the first time. So Nick, me and you, we've been doing some live casts, StreamYard, YouTube, all that stuff for a while. For some of these cats, it's going to be their first time doing it, right? So it's going to be interesting to see the talent that we have at Compensators if they can pull this off. Because I'm trying to get them in here. You can see myself right now. So I'm grateful to you, Nick, for coming in here and hook me up. Freaking not let me be alone. It's a dark hour.
Well,
We used to
I'll hold it down
have,
for you.
yeah, we used to have Mel V, freaking and coming around and freaking just doing the thing. Now I had to freaking hook this up, and we got welcome everybody. This is Mel V. Since Mighty Mel V don't want to hook up with me, I had to freaking come up with my own MV. This is M Vaughn. He's gonna be hooking it up, freaking coming out, freaking doing some of the after dark stuff with me. So you can't even find the other dude on freaking Instagram no more. So here we go, Mel V. Freaking so so you want to have some good times, freaking. So he'll be able to see the stuff that I can't say as well. Um, another thing that's going to be going on is I'm going to be keeping an eye on some of the views, right? And depending on how many views and the likes that we get, what I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to be doing the giveaway, and this is a survival COVID-19 giveaway for the essentials. So, for instance, I got this nice Colombian white stuff that everybody's been trying to get their freaking hands on. Freaking, and this is not just your average. It's not just your average store people, man. Freaking, this huge ass industrial, right?
I was gonna say
This
it's
is the little
industrial
one.
grade shit right there.
Yeah, this is two ply too, man. This is the good two ply stuff. So this is the little one, and this is the big one, right? So this is about 335 feet. This is about 700 to 800 feet right there, man. I got so so trust me, you're gonna be set for the rest of the freaking this whole quarantine thing. And then if that stuff doesn't do good enough for you, I'm gonna throw in some freaking some flushable wipes. Yeah, some flushable wipes. And plus, trust me, toilet paper for all of our freaking viewers, man. So y'all need to freaking come in and freaking take the stuff off my hands right now, because I'm running out of closet space. Um, the other thing that I'm going to be looking to freaking give away is, and once again, this is all depending on the views, is DC actually hooked us up with some good stuff. It was the DC Multiverse Batman.
Nice.
Um, so if we can get enough views, there's another make that, and then there's also this nice, pretty nice. It's cartoonish, but it's nice. It's DC Multiverse Superman. Um, freaking try and get that out the door to everybody. Um, but yeah, man, freaking I'm
Tell you
feeling
what are you
everybody's
looking
pain.
for how many views?
Well, see, that's what I'm still trying to figure out, man. Freaking, we got a lot of people coming in. Normal, and I don't know. It's because this is the first time, and I'm just now within the last 3 or 4 days starting to promote this stuff from my end. And it's not like an hour just woke up when they say, you know what, we could do this virtual con. So we've only been freaking trying to get this stuff together with the last couple weeks.
Nice.
So
You want to toss
we're
in?
gonna.
I got a little something.
What you got? What you got? Dun 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 dun
Autograph
dun.
by Art Germ.
So that is the Batman Detective number
1000 Art Germ.
1000 by the Stanley Art Germ. That is that is awesome. So we're gonna need at least 2,000 views and likes before we even think
I'll throw
about
that in
giving
for
that
you.
away. I mean, absolute masterpiece. And CG Seed, freaking. But yeah, man, freaking, I appreciate that. I mean, you're always a generous brother,
Don't
and
worry about
and
it.
and look, and I'm kind of jealous of that swag you got back there in your background. What you got back there, man?
Got about 120 something amiibos and a baseball bat case all lit up. Got some Akira original color pages. Hold on. Trying to figure this out right there. Got my still trying to figure this out. Thanos 13 right there. It's a page from it. Got a page from Guardians of the Galaxy. Got Stitch. Got I Hate Fairyland. A bunch of little statues. Got Lion Cat right there and right there. Bunch of statues. Just the man cave. Just chilling. Kind of a fan of Mario Brothers. Kind of
Okay.
enjoy Mario a little bit.
The last time, kind of a fan.
Yeah, I got you. I
So
hear you.
when the last time the times that we was doing drunken chat, one of the topics that we were actually talking about is basketball cards, right? And that there was
Yep.
going to be a big hunt for the Zion Williams card. Were you ever were you ever able to hunt that down, or what's the deal with that?
I got a couple different Zions. I got 25 of the order to print ones.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
I wanted 5. I ended up getting 25. I clicked the wrong button. 5 times 5, but whatever. I got like 4 or 5 different ones. No autographs, so it's all right. But I mean, I got a bunch of fuck's the baseball dude. I got a bunch of Ronald Acuna Jr. I'm not big into sports. I don't know shit about him, but got a
Hey,
bunch of
but you
rookie
got him right.
autographs and shit.
Okay. I might have to buy that Zion Williamson off you though.
I'll send you one.
But if we go here, hey, shit, Ricky, you want to hook a brother up? Want to hook a
I'll
brother
do
up?
it.
So let me. So while we're talking about giving away stuff, let's take care of some business right now. Um, Dale Crane, he passed away. He was a kind of a writer, but it was mostly an artist who drew for some Thor, some Batman, and everything. Well, he passed away, but the problem is he passed away in Thailand.
Ooh.
So right now the family's trying to recover him. So I mean, imagine how hard it is already right now, right? That with all the stuff that's going on, and you got to retrieve your loved one from a different country, a country that's already hit hard as it is with everything that's going on. Um,
I ordered something there from a month
so
ago. Still hasn't even shipped. It's hard to get anything, let alone ship a body home. That sucks, dude.
yeah.
That's rough.
So they do have a GoFundMe page, right? So what I might do, right? Um, here's what I might do, right? Not only if you do the likes, whatever. However, if you go to this page and you at least $5, $5 to helping this man's family retrieve this body. Just send me a copy of the receipt or a copy of the confirmation that you sent something to us, and then from that list of people that sent to you.
Yeah, you glitching up. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah. So that's I think that might be a little easier and a little bit more sane, because I mean I couldn't imagine it. I mean I've got family all over the world, but trying to recover a family member like that at this time is such you can't even go outside right now. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can't. I mean, you're going to have a hard time even going down to the funeral home right now. Just to try and get stuff set up, and then you got to work through the embassy. You got to work through all this. And I mean, my goodness. So we there's all types of stuff that's going on right now. But I think this help. That would be a worth having. Um,
Can I
go
say
ahead.
something?
Go ahead, man.
Hey, can we donate the book and I'll throw in something else because a lot of people chipped in for my dad when he passed away, and I got no problem with giving away for people that are in need. So I'll do another CCG book too if they do $25 or more. I think I got a really sick
Okay.
what the hell is his name? I want to say the wrong name. Do you saw that Joker sketch I got right? The 9.8.
Yeah.
Kyle, what the
So,
fuck's
so
his last name? Okay.
yeah. So, are you going to be up at all tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm doing nothing.
Because if you are, we can jump on, man, and freaking we can talk a little bullshit a little bit more. See what's going on. If you still feel like giving that out, that's when you can,
No, no
put it
problem.
out there of what you want the people to do, and the reason why is your motivations behind that. Because I mean, we right now we as humanity we gotta try and stick together, and for however bad you think you got it, there's some people out there that they've got it even worse, man. I'm talking about physically, emotionally, and all this other stuff that's going on right now. So I want to freaking change it up a little bit, and I'm talk about some stuff that because gotten out of the speculation game. However, I still do want to give information to people about what the heck is going on. So I was going through some of the news this morning, and the thing that's happening right now is this. Um, what's this guy? This guy is,
Oh, he's in the
I
Sandman
guess
thing.
his name
Cool.
is right. Yeah, I guess his name is Ruin, but in the comments they talked about him as the lanky lavender lad. So that's what I'm going to call him because that's what he looks like to me. He doesn't look like some. He looks like the lanky lavender lad. Awesome. Um, the article seeing that he is one of the nightmares. They're going to go through a whole storyline with him. Um, I didn't know people still dressed like that with the whole blue hair, freaking trench coats and everything. I thought that was a thing that was over during the '90s and the thousands. But apparently they're going to freaking try and put that out there. Um, but maybe they're going back in time. But I guess that's what they're doing.
So is he going to be like Death
Um,
or?
I don't think so. I think he's just going to be one of the little side characters, but he's going
So
to have
he's
his
going to be in
own
the
little.
Sandman mythos though.
hmm
Okay.
so that's going to be interesting to see what's going on. Um, how about as for you? Has there been any new characters that's out there that you've been trying to freaking get a hold of, or that you're kind of interested in?
Besides the shit show that Punchline is, yeah, that's Punchline's pretty much the only new character. You're breaking up.
Well, I
Oh, sorry, you're there.
didn't. Yeah. So thankfully, I wasn't into that whole thing. I was, you know, with the whole speculation thing, I had already dropped out. I heard everybody talking about it, and I saw everybody getting into it and everything. And I even did an article about it, but I'm not. I mean, $15, $20, or I think it went up to $50 at one point. I'm just not into it. There was other stuff to worry about at the time, and just one new character, especially with DC. DC characters just a fistful fancy right now. Um, so I think I would rather wait till after we see what's going on with this whole situation before we start jumping into new characters, jumping all over and spending big money for that stuff.
Well, I agree. I mean, what was it, Batman 89 or 98 or whatever it was? I got that. I just got Hell Arisen 3, but the designer, he's fucking badass. He looks a lot more like, if they don't kill him off, he'll be a lot cooler than Punchline.
Well, even if they kill him off, not always just bring him back. So my goodness, it's going to be
Do you know
interesting.
what I also
And
read today?
what's that?
Sorry. I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. Like, I love Jennifer. I have her first appearance. I got the limited fucking 200 print run cover. They're actually going to stop at 105. The artist is finishing up her pages, but she doesn't know what's going on at IDW. Did you read about that today?
Yes,
A lot of art
series
freaking.
has seen. See, yeah, and it's really bad because issues 106 and 107 they were solicited.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to just stop at 105 because I've been seeing some of the tweets. So for instance, I think it was one of the tweets from Sophie Campbell. It says,
Yep.
just got word that production is stopping, so TMNT is done for now. I'm going to finish up issue 105, and then that's it. See you guys on the other side. So that's horrible, man. That's freaking horrible. You can't even finish the last two before you freaking
That
get
reminds me of
stopped.
Raccoon's nail in the coffin.
Uh, I mean, the other issue the other title that's stopping right now is GI Joe, right? Um, and I have a love hate issue. I have a love and hate relationship with GI Joe in that I kind of like it, but I don't like everything that's happening with it. So, for instance, this whole Snake Eyes thing, where there's three different freaking Snake Eyes running around, I didn't like it. Just pick one Snake Eyes and freaking go with it. Um, but then they got the whole freaking Cobra and a Hidden Village and everything. That's pretty cool. But they just needed to. They had some good points. They just needed to finish out the story. But now they're not even going to finish the story. They're just going to say, "Yep, whatever the issue that's coming out next, that's it," and freaking fini. So
Do you think IDW
for
shooting himself in the foot, or?
there's nothing they can do.
I know it
There's
sucks,
nothing.
dude.
There's really nothing. Yeah, I mean, um,
I like IDW. I
freaking
support independent comics.
right. I mean, and when you're talking about the fact that Diamond is straight up saying, "Hey, we are not going to pay you," there's nothing they can do.
Fuck Diamond.
We're not.
I'm
Yeah, they straight up said, "Hey, we're not going to pay you. Tough luck." God bless Diamond. I understand where they're coming from. Hey, they're not getting everything they should be, but it's a tough,
They could
it's a
kill the
tough run for
comic
everybody.
industry. Do you see what Image is doing and Marvel's doing? Image says that
Yes.
they're going to do digital. So,
So,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
uh, yes. So, well, what do you talk about? So, I saw the one where DC DC Comics donates 250,000 to support comic book shops in need. They donated 250,000 to this organization called the Book Industry Charitable Foundation, which is supposed to be helping bookstores and like Borders and everything. But they're going to push some of that money out to some of the local comic book shops as well. And then see DC. Well, where they're letting some of their artists do some of the little auctions. So, like for instance, Jim Lee, he's been doing some auctions, or he's going to do some auctions. And I don't know if you saw Rob
Yeah, I was
Liefeld
just going to
all
say,
week. He's
Liefeld's
been doing,
hooking it up.
yeah, he's been doing some absolutely awesome freaking sketches. It kind of messed my head up because he has this one sketch, is a Deadpool and Harley Quinn. And
Nice.
I was like, man, that's kind of weird. But guess what? That fucking thing went for $1,300. So that's $1,300. That's going to go to a local comic book
You
store.
know what I'll say? A lot of people shit
Um,
on Liefeld, but you know what? He does give a fuck about comics, though. I'll say that much. He does care.
yes, he does. Just as just abject jealousy, right? Um, so I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but the other thing that's was being talked about was this. new platform called Comic Hub, right? Which was supposed to be what you would do is you would go to the site, you would see whatever you wanted to buy, you would buy it, and it would be available digitally for you. But in
Yep.
the meantime, they would send a hard copy to your local comic book shop so that when you're ready to go ahead and pick it
Yep.
up, you go pick it up for your local comic book shop. So you have the hard copy, plus you already had the digital copy, and that freaking for me was awesome. Unfortunately,
That
they
sounds
ran out.
awesome, but oh fuck, because that's what Image said they were gonna do.
Yeah, I mean at 3.99, 4.99, 5.99, that's actually an awesome freaking idea for what they were trying to freaking sell. And I don't understand how they weren't doing this in the first place. Every Dick, Tom, and Harry. That's what they should have been doing. You're gonna charge me 5.99 to 7.99 to 10.99. I better have a digital copy. I better have this. I better have a backup copy. Um, Especially for some of these high ratios that are like 200
Yeah,
to the 100 combos ratio. And comic were getting hyped up over the last week, and then all of a sudden they said, "You know what? We're gonna have to shut it down um, for whatever reason." And unfortunately, um, I, this is where some of those venture capitalists, man, they probably had some investors that put money into this. Like, hey, no, that's a pretty good idea, and now all your great idea is going to shit.
it's
So
getting kiboshed because they're gonna lose money on. But I mean, if you can trade in your digital copy for a print copy, how are you losing money? You're not.
right, right, you know,
I mean,
and
I'll buy
that's the
digital
way.
copies, print copies. I buy them both. If I like the series enough, I'll support it.
Right, you know. So I mean, the only thing I question is incentive variance. Like, how would that work? Would you still just get a digital copy and then you send the incentive variant to the local comic? That for me would be the best part, right? I get to right there and then, and then eventually I just make sure my local comic book shop. But however, some of my local comic book shops around here, I don't freaking trust them because I've been doing that 2 months ahead ordering, and then all of a sudden they say, "Oh yeah, we freaking didn't get it. We know that you sent in an
You
order
got
form,
shorted.
and yeah, we got shorted and whatever." It was like, really. In the
Yep.
meantime, I see the same shit, right? So that shit is freaking pissing me off. That's
Or the
why,
worst is the kicking the balls is eBay.
right? No, I mean it's great. So in some instances, is sometimes you can get a good price gouge before. So if you start seeing it selling like 4 or 5 copies, you know it's going to be freaking hot. Try and participate yourself and try and get some of these ratios at a good price. You're going to feel like an asshole because the very next day there's going to be everybody else has their copy out, and they've lowered the price on that freaking shit. So it's a tethered freaking thing behind it, man. You got to figure out balls out, man. You just gotta, or you just gotta realize freaking comic, freaking get it, you know. Um,
Well, if you're not East Coast, you're
the
fucking flipping.
yeah, man, freaking yeah. I think I'm done with the flipping game for now. At least until some of these prices come down and some of these books that I really want or that I've seen. But we'll see. I'm just hoping that a price correction will start. Will go down.
Well, I'm hoping
Um,
that this doesn't kill the industry, but I'm also hoping that it also cuts down all these ratio variants. Like Marvel says, all right, you order 3,000. The print run's going to be about 3,500 for errors, this and that. But they're all going to get all the incentive ratios. Hopefully, this brings down the incentive ratios. Do you agree with me, or you think I'm
right.
crazy?
Just cut them out altogether. I agree. I agree. I think they should just cut out altogether. Right. Stop the I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
it was
1 or 2 per
awesome
store is
in
cool, but
stores. So when I came back, right, into the store, it was happening, but I didn't see it. But I came into the game when there was that Harley Quinn Del Auto, right? I'm
oh,
talking
I
about that
remember
pink
that
variant.
shit.
that was freaking awesome for me. I was like, oh man, I didn't even know shit about freaking Harley Quinn. I didn't know any of those. All I know is that my wife loved it, and there was this fucking beautiful piece of freaking art, freaking comic book. I freaking bought it. I didn't care nothing, and then all I was doing was keeping out an eye out for Del Auto stuff from story variants. Freaking everything from that Ghost Rider shit, freaking to that French variant with Batman holding the freaking Joker after he
That was
beat the
nice.
shit out of him. I think I still freaking got that freaking somewhere.
I have
I
a whole
can't get rid of
Dell
it.
trade of all of his artwork. It's amazing, dude. It's so nice to flip through it.
You know. That's all that was needed, man. Freaking let stores have their shit. Freaking the in the meantime, you just give to local comic book shops whatever they need, and if the local comic book shops wants to get their own store variant, let them freaking pay for it. We don't need all these incentive variants. And even maybe like every once in a while you throw them a bone with like a one in store variant. Those are freaking awesome, awesome too.
Or Marvel was doing
Um,
the one party variant and the two store variants, and that was it. Didn't matter if you ordered 10 or you ordered 300.
yeah, yep, yep. In the meantime, the I don't know if you remember maybe a couple years ago that whole Walking Dead. I forget what the
Which
number of
one?
it was.
The
There
midnight
was the
variant?
one with well, no, because I'm walking into the Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. So apparently Princess, right? Apparently Princess.
Oh yeah, the
I don't know
picture
if she's
taker.
already been. Yeah, I don't know if she's already been in one of the episodes or she's going to be
She's
in one of
gonna
the
be. I stopped
episodes.
watching, but yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't been checking to see if any how the prices are for Walking Dead, but I think that was a pretty interesting thing that was quick. How but I guess they got to because the Walking Dead series is the comic book series is already ended, so I guess they got to freaking go ahead and freaking push this stuff out. But
Yo, speaking of
what a
that,
time for right?
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, man. Speaking
No,
of
go ahead,
that,
man.
staying inside, I keep on saying when I'm not working, because I ain't working. Hold up. Ugh. Got number one up in my
We
bedroom.
my nigga.
Got the omnibus and Alien. Doing it the right way. Figured that'll take me
Nice,
another week and a half to
nice.
fucking plow through all of them again.
So that's what you've been doing. You've been reading through some of the omnibuses that you got
Dude,
laying
I've
up there.
actually been getting back into video games.
Oh,
We ain't
okay.
getting out to do
So
play video games.
yeah, speaking of video games, apparently Amazon is making a push into making video games and not just streaming or play. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know whether they're going to have a separate
Console?
platform, a console, whatever. But they are looking into making some games. And the first game that they're going to be releasing is called the Crucible, which is a science fiction shooter game. Um, Once again, I don't see anything about whether it's going to be a console or those like I had the cube. The cube was supposed to be freaking powerful enough to run that type of stuff. I gotta find my freaking controller, and I don't necessarily see
You there?
data. Thing. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You were like, ooh.
Okay.
You good.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how I don't see if there's a date for it or how we're supposed to play it, but I do think that's interesting that Amazon is trying to go that way. Um, but so what have you been playing so far, Nick?
Hold on one second. I'm just swapping over my
Go ahead, man.
laptop, slowing down. I've been doing a lot of indie games. Actually, I got hyped on a bunch of shit when I went to PAX. A game I'm playing right now is called Blood Ritual. It's like oh shit, that light went out because I unplugged it. The games are over there. I don't want to walk away. But Blood Ritual, it's like Castlevania. It's really nice. A lot
Okay.
of weird indie games on Switch because they're dirt cheap. They're like 80 to 99% off. How can you say no for like 20 cents per game? Another game I'm waiting for come out for PS4 is going to be called Fall Guys. It's like a bunch of like, what do you call it? Most Extreme Challenge with like a bunch of little marshmallow dudes running around. Tried that. That was fun. There's a game, the hell is it called? The Thing. It's basically you're a giant blob that gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like 13-bit. You just rip people apart. It's pretty cool. Just like fucking around trying different stuff, you
Right,
know?
right.
And then I spent the past
No,
2 weeks.
no,
What?
no, no. Like the thing is that based off the movie, the thing.
Well,
Do you know?
not the thing, but pretty much it is. Yeah, you're just killing a bunch of scientists and stuff. It was pretty badass. I enjoyed it.
Now you said that's
Uh,
on PS4.
no, it's actually going to only be PC and Xbox. I hate Xbox, and my Mac's not going to run it. So why is this not working? Sorry, I'm freaking out with these lights not working.
No, no, you go right on ahead, man. Um, let's see. Now you mentioned Castlevania earlier.
Yep, the
I
anime's
was watching that
awesome.
on Netflix. Yeah, you saw you saw the
One
Netflix
second. Yeah.
series. So I was getting the game. I think that was maybe before my time or after time.
Sorry
So
about
I
that, man.
remember thinking, yeah, man, go ahead. So the Netflix series for Castlevania was started out absolutely awesome, right?
Dude, it was
It had
amazing.
that nice horror feel to it. Um, yeah, I mean, it was freaking great, man. Freaking, I liked it. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. I went through the whole
I
thing.
thought it was going to be trash, to
Um,
be honest.
yeah, I mean,
It's
but
quality
hey,
anime. It's that over the top blood, gore, violence, swearing. It's everything you want.
now have you tried the other Netflix anime series? It's called The Three Manos.
No.
So it's a Mexican martial arts
What?
deal.
This sounds weird.
Yeah, yeah. But with like vampires and shit.
Ooh. Oh, the live action, not the anime?
Yeah, it's anime though. Yeah, it is anime.
Oh, no, there's a
It's
live action show, but
yeah, yeah. There's it's called The Three Manos. It's like two brothers and a sister. They're adopted by this ninja character when they were little kids, and he teaches them martial arts and everything. Then when they
that
grow
sounds
up, they gotta fight these freaking vampires, these vampire zombies and shit, man.
that sounds
It's
awesome.
crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. They don't know how it's all about. A lot of narratives are about saving women and children. No, they're like fuck that. Everybody dies. Everybody
That's the shit
dies.
that
Yeah,
Goblin
yeah.
Slayer all day
Everybody
strong.
dies. Yeah, everybody dies, or you're coming out missing an arm and a leg or something. So it's fucking crazy, man. Um, I highly suggest it. It might take a little while to get into it, man, but it was freaking. Even the animation was pretty good. The
What's it called?
freaking go. It's called the three tres. Is it the three manos or tres manos? I think it's tres manos.
All right, I'll definitely
It's been
binge
a
the shit out of
little
it tomorrow.
tres manos. Yeah, tres manos on Netflix. Yep.
All right.
Oh,
What
excuse
else am
me.
I watching right now? Sorry, go ahead.
Seis manos. That's
Six,
SE. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the five?
Seis manos. That's
Unos
SE
dos. You're the Spanish dude. Unos dos.
six.
Say's five or six. I don't remember.
Seis is six.
Okay.
Yep. Seis manos. It is freaking awesome.
You want some other
Um,
fun anime right now? Bufari. I'm putting all my stats into healing. It's something that I thought I wouldn't like. It's on I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll, but it's on oh my god, I'm drawing a mental blank. I use it all the time. Funimation. It's basically like this cute little girl. She's playing a VR MMO, and she just does stuff the wrong way, but she's so badass, and it's fun as hell. I love it. That and Plunderer. Plunderer is pretty good too. But they're all. I'm
okay.
into like high
Okay.
fantasy shit, not high fantasy is pretty much what I'm into right now.
Okay. Okay. Now I've been trying to go through as much stuff. I've been trying to get into like anime and manga and all the other stuff. It's just that if I don't have somebody there to explain it to me, freaking, all is lost on me.
Dude, I can send you a list
The
and hook it up.
um, on Netflix, the closest that I got was Train to Busan. It's
Dude, have
not
you
Train to
seen
Busan.
the prequel was trash, the anime, so bad on Amazon. But have you seen the trailer? That looks
I don't know,
awesome.
man.
You liked it?
I don't know, man.
You're
I
breaking
loved it.
up.
It was like Soul Station. That's what it was called.
Yeah, did you like it? I didn't
Soul
like it.
Station, right? So yeah, so there was
Yep, I loved it.
because
Yeah, I
there
can
was
hear you.
Soul Station. Yeah, there was Soul Station. Soul Station was
The
that
anime,
anime.
yeah.
Yeah, that was freaking pretty great.
I didn't
Um,
like it. The ending
I
was
don't
a twist. I
know.
didn't like it.
It was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of going back and forth, um,
That
going
end
back
though
and
with
forth on
that
the
guy that you thought
story.
was the dad was badass.
Yes, yes, that was
That was a plot
that
twist. I
was
was like,
freaking.
oh shit.
That was, and once again, hey, you thought that women and kids was freaking gonna make it out of it?
They
Nope,
ain't making it.
nope, 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 nope. Um, the other show that I was watching, this is not anime. It's called The Kingdom, right?
How
I
is
highly
that? Everyone
recommend.
says all right.
It is not just all right. It is freaking awesome, right?
Okay.
It is
Korean or
because all
Chinese?
right, it is Chinese,
Okay.
Chinese, right? Because if you think about every zombie movie that you got, right? Because at some
Oh
point,
shit! I did watch that a while ago. That's like not feudal Japan, but the Chinese. Yeah, where there's the zombies and everything, and they're trying to block. I did watch that like a year or two ago. Yeah, I remember that. I never
yeah.
finished it because I was drunk halfway through. But yeah,
Well, yeah, right. So yeah, so it had the first season. Now it just had the second season.
it gets better.
Um, it's always been good. I mean, I like the first season and then the second season because it's not just you know emotionally character driven. It's
Story driven.
more story driven. It's more situational driven, right? So it's because so for instance here in America, our zombie stories are driven by all the characters got to do is get to that gun. Got to do that house and they'll be safe. Well, where the fuck you gonna hide in fucking feudal China when all the fucking houses are made out of paper? Where are you gonna hide at?
That's badass.
Yeah. So there's a lot of situations. Goes, oh yeah, freaking behind these gates and these walls. Yeah, you can go ahead and freaking hide behind these gates and those walls, but
No,
those gates are made out of fucking straw. They're made out of straw and paper. You can hide it if you want, but it's not
they're
gonna.
gonna rip you to shreds.
Oh yeah, I mean, and then I mean, and what's great about it, it drives for
Yo,
all the
quick
tropes.
question.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I've been talking about back and forth. He says he can't jump on today, but tomorrow, if you want him on, he'll jump on at some point.
Who's that?
No?
Hey, freaking absolutely, man. Freaking just tell him to hit me up, man. Freaking whenever you can, man.
All
Freaking
right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, but that sounds fucking awesome. It's
hey,
like
no, no, no.
dark fantasy is my realm. I love horror more than anything. It doesn't matter what genre, but they're like, oh, they're safe. They die. No, that's why like I fell in love with Goblin Slayer. People are like that's too over the top. I'm like, no, it gets a lot more tame, but I just they die. Oh shit, where's the rest of the characters? Doesn't matter.
Well, see, that's what was that latest um Romero movie where they're in the freaking mall? I forget. I think it's Day of the Dead or something like that.
Oh well, there
Where
was
they're in the
actually
mall.
another one after, but yeah, that one wasn't bad. The very last one, but there was also Mel and Sean were collecting the covers for like it was like a motor fucking. It was like the eighth one or what. It was horrible, but the one before that wasn't too bad. See, I'm a big fan of like the zombie genre too. So one of my favorite zombie movies was Down to Hell versus Two by one of my favorite Japanese directors, Ryo Kitamari. Have you ever heard of him?
You're gonna have to hit me up on that.
Oh,
Send me a
his
list. I'm
catalog's amazing. Him and Takashi. I'll send you a list.
oh, absolutely, man. Freaking
Takashi Miike. Did you ever see?
send me a list.
Oh, sorry.
No, no. So you said
You used to ever see
Kashiki?
Ichi?
How do oh yeah, you
Takashi.
definitely
Well,
gonna have to send me that
Takashi
list,
Miike.
because I'm not gonna. I'm too
What?
drunk to be able to try and spell that shit,
All
man.
right, yeah,
So
yeah, I'll
you're gonna
send
have
you a list, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
to.
Tell you what, I'll crack one with you.
um,
I've been drinking since like
hey,
3 o'clock
freaking.
in the afternoon. I'm mildly sober.
I've been taking it easy, man. Freaking, I've been trying to too drunk because unfortunately I unfortunately didn't get to take a nap, so I've been trying to take it easy and trying not to be too hurt, so I can participate in tomorrow's festivities and be able to somewhat freaking talk without freaking slurring all
You
my
see
damn
me. I'm
words
just like
because
this sometimes. Like, that's. It's about going nice and slow, not just going. Watch me drink 8 beers in an hour, and then 35 minutes later, you're like, it's all about slow and steady.
yeah, man, freaking yeah, I'm not as young as when we used to do those 9 to 10 hour freaking those podcasts, man.
That shit destroyed me, and I still went to work the next day, which sucked. I'd sleep for 3 hours and be like, "How you doing today?" Dude, I got written up for the first like 3 weeks in a row that we did that shit on Saturday nights. I left that job. Fuck
uh,
that job. But dude, I was late like 2 hours. I was the manager opening. They're like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm so fucking hungover." One day, my buddy was like, "Nick, just leave early. I got this. I'll close the store. I got a code." I'm like, I was not doing paperwork. I was like, he's like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "I was up all night podcast until 5." He's like, "Did you get a nap?" I'm like, "Half hour, dude." He's like, "You're an idiot."
but God bless Melv, man. He would be for the whole freaking hours, man.
Dude,
I
he
would
would
freaking
troop through
sneak
it
out.
drinking too.
Oh yeah, if what would happen was is I would go sneak off to go find something else to drink because I would go through. I would just crush through my whole bottle. It's like, oh shit.
I've seen you just pounding fucking bottles of tequila.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. Now what the fuck am I going to fucking drink? So it's fucking 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going through all like my drawers and shit. Like, oh man, I gotta
What do I
fucking
got
find
left? What do I
something.
got left?
Yeah, fucking wine. Nah, fuck that. Champagne. All right, fucking I'll fuck with some champagne. Oh shit, there's that fucking bottle of tequila that I haven't fucking seen since 2008. Fuck it. That's fucking
What's
tonight
this? A
is getting
bottle of
fucking
wine?
drunk.
Ew. Keep me buzzed.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fucking good times. What was not good times was seeing everybody still in freaking Mel V's format after that, and not giving them
Dude,
credit.
that shit blew up after like 10-hour, 12-hour podcast. Let's get drunk. There was another group that I'm friends with people in the group, but like they're doing drunken cast now. It's like, dude, that's played up. We did that a year and a half ago. You know?
Yeah. I mean, what I will say is that Mel V, even before he even heard of my ass, he was doing that as part of the whole unbustable defects. So he was already fucking getting stupid. You know, I just happen to have the name and be fucking alcoholic or not. so so it's just getting together with a whole bunch of other old dudes, fucking getting fucking drunk. It's fucking like a
Dude, that's what I
motherfucking
loved about the
dream.
old UD
It,
crew.
yeah, man. It was just so I haven't watched UD in a minute.
Jimmy's still doing it
They
once in a
changed.
while.
Oh yeah, I see it pop up, but it just isn't the same. They need to stop fucking around. And I know it's still like a year and a half afterward, but they need to stop fucking around and
Get serious.
just go ahead and yeah, get serious, get back together because there's a whole bunch of podcasts out there and they are just not even half as good
It was
as those guys were.
the best of 5 different people, races, walks, everything, just melded into one, shitting at each other, having a good time. That's what I miss. Like, the last like 10 episodes in the beginning. That shit had me hooked. I'm like, I love these guys. Who are they?
Yeah, man, freaking yeah. But I guess all good things must come to an end, man. But it was just a weird way to come to an end. Speaking of coming to an end, what I do see as coming to an end is there's been a plethora of DC movies, Marvel movies, and all that
A
other stuff.
glut.
But guess what? Glut, some good stuff, right? And then some of the indies that were picking up off of some of that shit. And they were, all of a sudden you were hitting all these movie news. Hey, this freaking indie got freaking picked up. Hey, this fucking indie got picked up freaking by Amazon, blah, blah, blah. But now they got to slow it down because of all the stuff that's going on. So, for instance, now Black Widow, she's getting pushed back.
Yep.
I think her date was supposed to be in like November 6th now. Or no, her shit's getting pushed back to November 6th.
Wonder Woman's pushed back.
Uh, yep.
The only thing I'm
Postponed
pissed
New
about is
Mutants.
New Mutants getting pushed back, dude. I've been waiting for that for like 2
Yeah,
fucking years.
right. Yeah, it was postponed, and then they don't have a date on it yet. August 14th is Wonder Woman. It looks like they have not changed the date yet. Eternals got pushed. Morbius looks like they're still trying to push forward. I mean, this is stuff that's going out in 2021. Eternals, Morbius,
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, new Batman movie.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. 1 sec. Gotta pee.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Speaking the untitled Sony Marvel film date announced November 5th. They're supposed to be when a new Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is supposed to come out December 22nd. I do have some speculation on that. What's going on with that? That's a Black Adam movie by DC. Let's see, what else did we have? And then in 2022,
Sorry about that, man.
2022. Yeah, go ahead, man. 2022, February 18th. Thor: Love and Thunder. They got a new date. April 1st. Shazam. Let's see what I'm looking for. What else has got a new date? New edition. The Untitled Cat Marvel sequel that's probably going to get pushed back. So there's a glutton of new movies that were supposed to be getting coming out. They get some new dates. Um, the date the new round was the Bloodshot movie, right? I don't know if you've seen that yet. Um, that
I
was
refused
supposed
to.
to
It
have
was
come
on
out.
VOD. My brother saw it the day it came out.
I got a preview copy, and then I said, "Fuck it, I can't because I can't fucking watch it on my laptop. I had to see it on my big screen, so I went ahead and I paid my $20 for it. Um, and it took me five freaking times to freaking watch sleep during this freaking movie.
I was gonna say, did you fall
And
asleep? The
trust
old
me,
man thing. Yeah.
yeah, trust me, I love Vin Diesel, and I love me some Bloodshot. But there was something about this movie that kept making me freaking shut my eyes, freaking just freaking go night night every single freaking time, and my wife kept freaking trying to hit the shit out of me. Wake up! Shit! I'm awake. Done, done. I just couldn't freaking do it, man. Freaking, you know. And I guess as part of it is that because I go to before all this stuff happened, I was going to the movies at least 2 to 3 times a week because I know I got that AMC
Yeah, my brother
movie
does too.
stuff thing. Man, it's freaking awesome, right? So we're always going to the movies, and when you go to the movies as much as we do, you see the trailers, right? And you see the trailers over and over and over again. So when you put the whole movie inside the freaking trailer, I really don't need to see the fucking. Don't really need to see the fucking movie, man, because it's like I've seen the same shit, right? So it's bad when you start at the beginning of the movie and then you fall asleep and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I already know what's going to happen next. I should not fall asleep and know where I'm at, and that's totally bad. I don't know. I don't care how much fluff, how many freaking car chases, how many shooting freaking scenes you put in there. I should not know what's going on there, man. It was fucking ridiculous.
Facts.
Um, but all I can do say is, man, freaking, if you haven't paid 19.99 or your $20 to see this freaking movie, and you
Wait.
don't have the inclination to pay that much, don't do it.
Hey, quick question for you. I was going to movies off and on
But
before everything stopped. The VOD, I like the idea of it. I like that Disney does it. Now you get like 3 or 4 weeks. They put Onward out. I saw that in theaters. I liked it. Did you get a chance to watch it yet?
yes, I did. It's
I
a good
liked it. But
movie.
you know what's amazing? Did you see The Hunt? I saw that shit in the theaters. That movie was fucking phenomenal.
I saw that as well.
It was
It's a
so
good
good.
movie as well. Right. So this has been a long time coming
Oh yeah.
as
Well, I
far as
mean,
this whole DoD. Because the first DoD movie that I ever saw was called the Korean something. I forget what it was called. But it was the movie where they basically made fun of Kim Jong Un.
oh
Um,
yeah, 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 the Seth Rogen movie. I
Seth
can't think
Rogen,
of it.
right? And he basically got so upset with those guys that he told the Americans, hey, don't put that movie out in theaters. So instead, they put it out on DoD. And just for that, I had to freaking buy that movie.
Yeah, you gotta
So
support it.
yeah, so my thing right now is I'm saying if you go ahead and you put that movie out on DoD almost immediately, and it's a high fluting, freaking high budget movie, and you go ahead and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna put that movie out there." I'm seriously going to consider freaking buy that movie. Like I bought Onward, I bought The Hunt, I bought Bloodshot because I tell you what, I'm definitely saving money and time by setting my butt on there. And guess what? I don't think $20 is enough.
Well, I was
If
gonna
I can
say it's
save
not
money,
bad. Well, I
yeah.
look at it like this: you're gonna spend, depending on where you live in the United States, just the United States, you're gonna spend low end $13 to $25 on a fucking movie. Now, if it's you and your girl, or you and your kids, or you and something else, you're spending upwards of $80, $90 on a movie. For $20 to plop your ass on the couch and watch it for 48 hours, you're not losing out. It's pretty good. And if you like it enough,
right,
you're gonna buy that shit. Like when I go to the movies, I buy the movie, pre-order it, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, 4K.
right. So for instance, like the movies, because you talked about The Hunt. That's
So
the
good.
best. That's the that format is the best for those type of movies. You know why? Because for people like me that are parents, right, and we don't feel like paying extra money for a babysitter.
You can't take your kids to see that. Yeah, I agree 100. I don't have kids, but I'm saying it's. I've dated girls with kids, but like you bring the kids to see it, but you can't bring a kid like. Do you ever go see a horror movie where people bring their like 3, 4 year olds? Like, what the fuck are you doing at like 10 o'clock at night with your kids here? That's
Hmm.
bad parenting. But I get what you're saying. The
Yeah,
$20 is
fucking
worth the 40, 50 for the babysitter alone.
exactly. Fantasy, yeah, freaking great movie. There's a new movie that I want to see. It was called Hansel and Gretel. That so, and that's another thing, right? So for some of these horror movies, you got to freaking put it. If you don't within the next month, after you put it out, go ahead and just put it out on DoD, right? You know why? Because I love horror movies, but I
I'm a
can't
horror
take my
fan.
kids. So yeah, I can't take and my wife doesn't like them. Way
I
with
was gonna
taking
say, does
her
your
to
wife
see.
like horror? But if she doesn't, you're fucked.
Yeah. I barely got her in to see Fantasy Island. I barely got her in. That was a fucking trick shit. That I was able to get her to see that shit, right?
Did you get her to watch The
Um,
Hunt though?
no, nope. Just sat here in my
Because the
house
political
and fucking
comedy
watched
within
that
that
movie.
twist ending, oh, that was so good.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of another horror movie that I got her to watch. Oh, The Grudge, right?
Oh, the
Freaking
remake.
yeah, the
I
remake,
didn't see it.
right?
Like I remember, like because I'm into J horror, like in the mid '90s, 2000s, like Juno, Juno One, Juno Two, Juno Three. The American was, but how was the remake? Any good or?
So the essence. So for instance, so for me, for Grudge and Ringu are as close that you can get to American theater and let an American cinema enjoy it or American viewers watch it. For me, the bad boy out of the bunch will always be a movie called Tomae,
Tommy,
right?
Tommy's good.
Yeah,
So is the manga.
Tommy's great. I fucking I love fucking Tomei. I love fucking the Death Note. I love that shit. But it's not for all the American viewers, right? So we got
True.
to come up with Ringu and fucking so they can get into it and freaking enjoy it. Freaking Train of Busan. It was a whole some awesome other shit. And it's interesting because I'm starting to see Korean and Chinese directors try to kind of meld their shit and
They
make it
break
more
their
for
teeth and
American.
come over America with it.
Mm.
What was a great
Um,
movie is Let the Right One In.
Yes, that one was a good one as
That was
well.
so good.
Yep. Hmm.
The original version and the American
Um,
version wasn't as bad as some of like the sequels or remakes.
Absolutely. What was a good another good one that was an international one was called Wreck. I don't know if you've ever
Never
seen
saw it.
that one.
No.
Wreck. So Wreck is about an apartment building, and this movie crew and this firefighting crew they go in there because all they know is that there's supposed to be some type of a medical emergency, and then as soon as they roll
Oh,
in
Harvey
there,
C. Record.
they
Yeah.
fucking get
Dude, the third
yeah.
one was
Because
the best with the fucking
so
Good. Sorry.
so if you want to get your mind fucked with, go ahead and watch the English version and then watch the Spanish version.
The Spanish version of 3 with
They're
that bitch
to-
that was getting married.
they're
Awesome.
they're oh yeah, so they're totally different freaking scenarios, two totally but they meld into each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's like
fucking
a
awesome. They're
shared
totally
universe.
different fucking movies. Oh, there's a shared universe. They're definitely a freaking shared universe. They're two different freaking apartment buildings that are happening at the same fucking time. And if you really want to treat, go ahead and watch Rec one, and then I think the other one is Rec as well, English and Spanish version. And then, like you said, there was the turkey thing, and then there was the one about the boat, and there's the one about the plane. There's some good stuff.
That was
Um,
quality.
some definitely good stuff. I might fucking watch this so as I freaking
Especially with the
get it.
quarantine thing. But I liked how Rec was a virus, but it also dealt with demons and shit. And I was like, this is the Spanish one. So I was like, this is awesome.
Oh yeah, man! Freaking, you gotta fucking get it in here, man. And then what's the other shit that has to do with demons? Paranormal is some good shit as
I didn't
well.
like the paranormal shit, but what's the other one with the astral projection? I can't think of. I loved them. They did 3 of them and had the Darth Maul fucking looking dude. I can't think of the name of him. Oh shit, wasn't paranormal? But it was the same type of thing.
I'm not
Fucking
tracking.
Dude looked like Darth Maul at the end. It was like astral projection, like demons and shit. They did four of them. One of them was a prequel. Speaking of Evil Dead, the remake, that was better. That was amazing. Did you like that or no?
That's what.
So good.
I loved the
Grindhouse Scene
feel of the
4.
original. Yeah, it was. I don't think the remake for that one was needed. Um, the timing was good, right?
Yeah.
I think the timing was good. So if you haven't seen the original, but you can't deal with that look and the feel, that pulp fiction type feel,
Oh, I
that
loved it. It was
freaking
so down and dirty.
yeah, if you're not so those if you don't like that grindhouse feel,
Yo,
which I am a fan of, then that new Evil Dead is absolutely down your alleyway. But I'm still a grindhouse freaking cinema freaking fiend, and I love that shit. I'm about all about that blood and guts, and even though there was some blood and guts, I just don't feel it had that nice freaking get at you freaking
no, it was the
eye
overtop
popping,
gore shock factor, I think.
yeah. I mean, in between Cabin Fever, and then I forget what the latest one is, where it's the 4 to 5 teenagers. They go off to the cabin. Turns out the cabin is set up so that they can satisfy the Dark Lord or some shit. I forget what the name of that fucking movie is, but that was a good one as well. Um,
I just love that
but
shit. It's campy and fun as fuck.
yeah, man, fucking, you know what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do
You want to do a live
a
stream with a horror movie?
view. Exactly, man. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to do one of the old ones, and or maybe we can try and get some permissions from some of these directors to fucking stream, live stream their shit. In fact, no, CC, we would take the weirdest, oddest fucking
I'm
movies,
chill
and we would
for
do
it.
it. I live stream. Yeah, we did a live stream on Sundays where it was like a horror movie about Santa Claus weird shit that we fucking sat around and fucking watched.
Krampus?
Um,
Or like a Santa Claus killing people?
no. This was like from like the '70s, dog. That shit, it was some
Oh,
old,
so that's like the
old
open domain
movie.
bullshit. No one cares about like the grindhouse
Yeah,
campy shit.
yeah.
Dude, what was
I,
on Amazon? Did you see that Jesus Raptor movie? That was so bad. It's a priest. He
the
gets bit in
Jesus
China, and
Raptor movie.
oh, dude, it's like almost a grindhouse black exploitation film of just how shitty and campy it is. But like he becomes a raptor and like bites and kills like hookers and drug dealers and shit. Oh, it's so good. It's horrible, but it's good. Yeah,
Wow.
let me look it up. Hold
No,
on,
I
I'll
have
tell you in
not
a
heard.
minute. It is stupid
All right.
good. Uh, what is it?
The
The Velasa Pastor. The Velasa
Velocipaster.
Pastor. It
All
is
right.
on
So I'm gonna have
Amazon
to.
Prime, and it's trash, but it's amazing. And the acting's so bad in it.
So, but is it
We've
on
like
the?
digressed so far off.
Is it on the level of Sharknado? That's the question.
No, it's
Um,
the acting's trash. The It's not even a Velociraptor for like the dinosaur face that's eating the dudes. It's like a T Rex head, but it's so shitty, it's hilarious. So yeah, it's like the same level of stupidness. It's just a
so
fun movie, like just to
Velocipaster,
watch and be like, this is horrible.
2018, directed by Brenda Steer with Elisa Kempinski, Greg Kohan, Aurelio Voltaire, Clara Sewell, and after losing his parents, Priest travels to China where
Yep,
he then the shit
it's
takes
fucking
off.
bad.
Um,
It's trash, but it's good trash.
okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. Let's see. Yeah, Priest travels. He inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur.
It sounds so
What?
much better than it
At,
really is. It's fucking horrible, but it sounds good.
at first horrified by this new power, a hooker.
Yep.
Who the hell says hooker anymore? Freaking yeah. Anyway, convinces him convinces him to use it to fight crime and ninjas. So
Wait. Let me tell you, the first 5 minutes, right? They're selling it. He's a priest. You're like, what's this crap? All right, whatever. It goes explosion. It's his parents in front of a car. They get blown up, right? It goes visual effects here, and it has a little spot that just says visual effects. Didn't even film it. I was like, I'm sold, dude. This is so good.
wow. Okay. I guess we'll have to check it out now. Is it on Prime or is it? Do you have
It's
to
on
rent it?
Prime, yeah.
So so obviously the thing is, some dude sat around said, "I need a script," and he wrote this shit up. And then he went into some investors and he pitched it, and they
Yep.
said, "Yep." So obviously he's not only got a little bit of shit, good shit. He's got enough shit to pass it around to people with money. So
And get that shit on Prime.
God
I
bless
asked my little brother because he does indie films like that. He did his Count Cocaine and Black Jesus movie. I'm like, hey, did you write this? He's like, fuck you, it's not funny. I'm like, it's just like your shitty movies.
So man, oh man. Um,
See, I didn't know you're a movie buff. I didn't know you like movies.
oh yeah, man. Freaking, I'm all about it. Freaking, I like. I even like going to some of the old stuff. Like, man, what was it that I watched the other this about 3 days ago? Oh, The Seventh Seal.
Never
The
heard of it.
Seventh Seal is an old movie by Ingrid Bergman. Um, so basically, during the the Crusade time during the bubonic plague back in England,
Sounds nice.
and all this knight is trying to do is he's trying to get home, but he's got to go through all these towns and everything, and then he's basically, I guess he catches it maybe or he doesn't catch it, whatever. But in order to barter for his life, he's got to play chess with death personified.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good one. That I don't know if you're a movie buff, you gotta watch it. Um, or if you don't, whatever. But it's one that if you're call yourself a movie buff, you gotta freaking watch it. Especially during these times of COVID-19 and all this other stuff, man.
All right, so I
So
gotta ask, just to based on if you do or don't like the same movies as me, you seem like you're on the same page. How do you feel about A24? I don't like them.
A24, I'm not familiar with
They do like the
A24. What
indie
is
art
A?
films, like they did Us. They're almost like Blumhouse, but they're not as bad. Us was good. They did Uncut Gems. Didn't like it. How'd you feel about The Lighthouse? I fucking hated it. It was beautiful. I fucking hated that movie, and I think
What?
other people don't like that movie.
So the problem with the Lighthouse is that there's another fucking movie that came out a couple years ago that was about two guys in a lighthouse, and they were going crazy. Um, and this once again, this is like maybe 2, 3 years ago. But the only difference is that there's a monster that they're fighting over, and they're constantly being attacked by these monsters. So for there to not actually be anything happening other than the fact that these guys are going crazy, it's not really anything to me. It just went over my head of what they were trying to accomplish with the movie. Um, so you said what other movies was in with A24?
A24. They did
Let's see. I'm
Uncut
trying to.
Gems. I didn't like it. Nah, they did
Yeah.
Midsummer. I didn't see it though. It's supposed to be
Oh,
artsy,
no,
like
Midsummer was no
army.
Midsummer was yeah Midsummer was subtly good.
I didn't see
Farewell
it.
was good. Farewell is about, so in China there's a culture of, if you know that a loved one, especially an elderly loved one, is going to pass away from cancer or whatever, you don't tell them. You go ahead and you just take over all the responsibilities. You let them live their life, but you don't get them worried. You just go ahead and freaking tell. So, but under the pretense that one of the other family members
Grandma's
is
gonna die.
getting, they think grandma's going to die.
Yeah.
She's carrying on like she's going to freaking live and everything. It's a pretty freaking funny, but morbidly funny freaking movie. Um, and it's some good stuff. So I'm looking through. So I've seen Uncut Gems. I did think that was okay. I thought it was
It
pretty
wasn't bad.
good.
I thought it was gonna end differently.
Yeah, it's not a movie that I would have liked if I went to pay for it in the movie theaters, but because I saw it on Netflix, I thought that was okay.
Oh, was it on Netflix? I
Um,
rented it Redbox. Fuck.
yeah, I saw it on Netflix. Farewell, I loved it. It'll bring some tears to your freaking eyes. Midsummer is one of those subtly good horror movies. It's subtle. It's not fucking punch you in the freaking mouth. It's subtle. It's
Okay.
got let's see. I'm looking through the rest of the stuff. I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen any of these other movies.
You know what's amazing? Did you ever see Mandy?
Mandy.
Nick Cage,
I just saw.
demons, like he crafts a fucking giant axe. It's amazing.
I think I've seen it on Amazon, but I haven't watched it yet. Let's see.
I own
Show
it. It's
more.
fucking, it's stupid crazy.
Lady Bird. I think Lady Bird. No,
So Lady Rose. Yeah.
I haven't. I've heard of Lady Bird, but I don't. I think that
I think
got
I'm thinking of a different
nominated for
movie
some
than
shit.
Lady Bird. I think I'm thinking of a Korean movie. Sorry to go down this rabbit hole. I didn't mean to like
Let's
get a
see.
sidetrack.
Killing of the Sacred Deer. Nope, that's not it. So yeah, I haven't heard much of out of A24 except for those three movies, but that's still good for an indie thing. Let's see, Baxter Forgetters. Yeah, so I mean, it's still good. I mean, three. I mean, I think Uncut Gems got nominated for a Grammy, I believe,
I got nominated for something. You
at
mean an Emmy?
least.
Grammys for music, right? I don't know. I don't pay attention to award shit.
Oh, no, no, no. So Lobster,
Lobster.
Lobster,
What the
that's a
fuck is
good
that?
movie. So it's the end of the world, right? And what they've decided to do is consolidate the human population. But you've got one freaking mission, and that's to populate the Earth, right? But they're not going to just throw you along with anybody else. So the rest of the world is just a shithole, right? So what they've done is they've built this little village, this little town or whatever. They've just got all the amenities, everything you could ever want. You've got butlers, you've got engineers, you got everything you could ever possibly want. All you got to do is number one is find your match as somebody that's willing to live the rest of their life with you and fuck you and have your babies. And you've got 1 week to do it. If you can't find somebody within that 1 week, you get turned into an animal,
A what?
whether it be a
Anvil?
fucking no, an animal,
Oh, okay.
right? And luckily, you get to decide what type of animal you get turned into, whether it be a freaking dog or lion. But this one guy decides that he's going to be a lobster, right? So he's freaking go through the thing, and he's his time. Oh, so in the meantime, right, while your week is coming up, and you're doing these little flash dates with everybody, at the end of the day, right before the sun goes down, they roll you out to the edges of the town, and they let you hunt for those people, parts of the population that have not consolidated yet, or if we can try to be a part of the rest of the community. So you go out, you fucking try and hunt them down with a fucking gun and shit, and if you shoot one, you get an extra day or two to freaking stay and try and find your match. And I think at one point there's just one lady who had been there and she had got like 2 extra years or some shit because she had killed
That
so many
sounds
fucking people.
awesome. Dude,
Yeah.
you have to tell me
So
tomorrow. You gotta message me. That sounds amazing.
yeah, it's a weird but pretty good fucking movie, man. Let's see. I think that's all I've seen so far.
Is
What
this a
about The
new movie,
Witch?
Lobster, or
2016. Oh, The Witch. The Witch is
The
another
Witch? I
good
liked
one.
Vivi,
Yeah.
not W. Vivi, The Witch.
WITCH, Witch, the regular Witch.
We're
Let's
talking
see,
about
it's the
with the
one.
goat in it and shit. Tom Black.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that was good. I liked it.
So I might have to check out what else these guys got. Um, the so going back to the what's been going on the rest of this week, you know, once again, it's everybody's been hit hard. Diamond and Marvel and DC and the rest of these guys are trying to scramble to figure out what they're going to do. Marvel had to pause some of the work on their some comics
Which makes
to
sense.
include, yeah, but to include Black Widow and Taskmaster. And that's can be devastating because what people don't realize, unless you've read all their titles, is that they've been doing a lot of work on trying to build up Black Widow, and with them having to stop all of a sudden, because the Black Widow movie is not coming out for a while, is what can you do, right? It's not going to be on top of the reader's mind. It's not going to be on top of my mind. I've already forgotten. I had already forgotten that Black Widow movie was coming out. I didn't even want to freaking see it. I didn't even freaking care. But now you got to freaking just stop. Not only stop the movie, but you also got to stop the comics and stop pushing the comics. So that freaking sucks, man. Um, Also this week, Lion Forge Labs closed. Um, Lion Forge Labs is the arm of Lion Forge that does like animation and has been working on animation. They've been trying to push out a lot of stuff or working on a lot of stuff. Now that they bought Oni Press,
Oh,
Oni
that sucks.
Press owns a lot of Oni Press owns a lot of like little titular freaking books that you might not have
I think
heard
they're
of,
like
but
events.
yeah. I don't know where Rick and Morty fall into that whole stuff, but they are owned by Oni Press. But yeah, that's another thing. They when you talk about not because I think they were going to start off with 20%. Now it's like all the employees are freaking laid off. That freaking sucks. Um, Earlier we were talking about the dreaming. Um, you remember LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow?
Yep.
So he put out some interesting tweets about 5 hour. Well, excuse me, earlier this morning talking about, hey, I've been busting my brain for about a week now, trying to figure out how to do a live stream version of LeVar Burton Reads. I guess that's his own
Yeah,
little
it's this thing. He's got like an
version of Reading
audible and the whole
Rainbow.
thing. Yeah.
hmm I figured that during this difficult time, I could contribute by reading aloud to folks who could use some of the version for themselves and their families. But in order to avoid legal complications, I've gone down a rabbit hole searching through volumes of short stories in the public domain for appropriate content for families and have to come up empty. And then guess who answers real fucking gaming? He fucking steps up and says,
That's
"Hey, Levar,
fucking awesome.
you have my blanket permission for any of my stories, Levar." So I'm looking at
I
Levar.
didn't
I'm
hear
looking
that
at you,
today. That's
Levar.
awesome.
I'm looking at you, Levar. Fucking pull that shit. Go ahead and fucking read that shit. Now you fucking got my attention. But go ahead and read that shit. Fucking pulling those fucking stories, right? Um, the other interesting thing that was happening this week, and because we've just been concentrating on comics, is Funko, right? Um,
Yeah, I saw a giant Funko warehouse
Funko,
today.
yep. I mean, Funko has had a really good 3 to 4 year run. Their product has been popular because their stuff has been attached to popular characters or popular comic book characters. But now Funko is saying, hey, because of this whole coronavirus, we are going to have to cut the incoming shipments and just shut the whole operation down until further notice.
Ooh,
Um, they are last fourth quarter, they already had a tough one. Now, luckily, they have $100 million in cash. Um, but we don't know whether that was supposed to go towards paying some other bills or whatever. But I do think that's interesting right now that even Funko, which is basically a toy, I would say it's a toy memorabilia company, is going to have a hard time going through this. Which when you think about it, how interesting that thing is, right? Because Funko they sell toys. Let's be real, they sell toys, but they have a product that's tells toy selling that people are buying their stuff all year round, right?
but they're
They're not just
also
waiting toward.
sorry, sorry, Lucas. Go ahead, finish.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Yeah. Um, they're not their stuff is not just waiting for Easter or fucking Christmas to freaking sell their stuff. Their stuff is selling all year round. So what were you going to say, Nick?
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just looking at like 100 Funkos I got over there. Dude, I collect Funkos. I love them. They're cons, but they're also pop culture. They got T-shirts. They got the retro things they do. They also have a couple different board game lines they came out with and everything. Like Funko's gonna be fucked if they don't like get what they need. And they've done a lot of cool like exclusives for anything you think of pop culture wise. Like name some. They've done it. Golden Girls, Batman, Star Wars, obscure, crazy indie things like you wouldn't think of. They do everything,
hmm
but they just branched
So
off the board game business.
I tell you what they're going to have to do once they get back. They're going to have to do this, man.
Oh, do you want to see the best one? Oh, I wish I could send to you, but
they're gonna have to do this. They're gonna have to make a Funko Pop of the Tiger fucking King. If they can fucking get that motherfucking together, I'm buying it shit, man.
all right.
Have you watched that show, man? Have you watched that show
Dude,
yet?
I was gonna show you. Look at my new background. This is a dude that just did. If you can post it up, fucking,
Hold
it's
up.
Zipatone. He's got a whole anime thing. He's like, Carol Baskin wants to take my tigers. It's like, I don't know. I don't think so, motherfuckers. It's amazing, dude. It's got the Zipatone. It's got the whole anime manga thing, dude. I watched that. Carol fucking Baskin. I loved it. It was amazing. I was actually streaming when you saw when I was streaming Call of Duty. I was talking like him and just like I had a striped out like tiger fucking machine gun and killing motherfuckers. It was amazing. Dude, that was so good. Like I loved it.
Yeah, they've apparently he's got another TV series that's going to do another one, but I don't understand why they're going to do it. But they're going to try. Somebody's going to try and do another series where actors play him and play Carol, whatever. And that's fine. I don't think it's going to be as popular as the docu series. Um, but I tell you what, there's another good, interesting one. Docu series called "Don't Fuck with Cats."
Yeah,
Have you seen that one?
no, I haven't watched it. But you want to hear something funny?
Oh my god! Go ahead.
All right. So speaking of unpressable defects, like 2 or 3 years ago, Jimmy was in love with fucking Joe Exotic. It's like, where do I know his name? He's like Joe Exotic. A couple nights ago, he did an unpressable defects that was only for like 25 minutes, talking about and showing the fucking messages from him and Joe Exotic talking back and forth, and he ripped it down. That shit was amazing.
No.
Jimmy's like, I was thinking about to go work for him. I was doing when he had that political campaign thing. He was the one that was typing the dude from Canada. Jimmy was fucking with him because he had the username and everything at Joe Exotic, being a dickhead. I was like, oh my god! And Jimmy ripped it down. I'm like, dude, this would have been amazing. Oh yeah, it was up for like maybe an hour and a half.
No.
He ripped it down. This is awesome. But Jimmy being Jimmy, he's like, I love fucking with
No.
American politics. Hilarious.
What?
And the DMs, dude, the
What?
DMs were fucking crazy, dude.
You should have captured that shit, man.
He took it down
Oh
though,
hell
man.
no!
The DMs were crazy. But that's like
Wow.
Jimmy has his pulse on shit, and it was
Wow.
just like, why did you take that down? But yeah, dude, why does this sound so familiar? He used to be talking about, it was like, and his boyfriend shot himself, and I'm like, what is this crazy shit he's talking about? And then watching the docuseries, you're like, dude, he had the pulse of this like 2 or 3 years ago and was talking to the fucking dude. It was crazy.
So he was talking to the campaign manager, or he was talking to Joe?
No, he's talking to fucking Joe himself.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
Well,
the DMs, like he was popping them up on
well.
and shit. It was hilarious.
Wow. Okay.
And I remember him talking about that, but it's whatever. But don't fuck with cats. My brother said it was pretty good. He watched it. Was it decent? Sorry, dead air.
So if you think of that Leonardo DiCaprio movie, Catch Me If You Can, and then you put it together with Basic Instinct, and
Okay.
then and you just mix it
Mash
up
a bunch of shit together. That's
with
amazing.
a whole bunch of other. Yeah, it's so crazy because this dude was doing some crazy stuff, and he was setting people. He just did some crazy stuff. People online were getting mad at him, so they fucking tried to call the cops on him. And then it turned out that it was all an elaborate trap to fuck with all these freaking people
Oh.
and string these along. And he strung them along for like 2 years, 2 fucking years, just stringing them along. Right? I mean, and this whole thing fucking took over like 5 to 6 countries.
Sorry, I'll be
Just
back
fucking
in one more
traveling
second. I'm
around.
gonna grab another beer. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Um, it's with Cats is an amazing freaking series. It's so crazy because when you think of what the guy was able to do and how he was able to fuck with people and how he got away with it for so long. People were all over freaking the Joe Exotic story. I can't believe more people are talking about the Don't Fuck with Cat. I forget the dude's name. It was like Nick McNada. Yeah, the Luke, excuse me, Luca McNada. The Luke McNada story, and let's see, Luke McNada was born Eric Kirk Newman, teenage Paris, 1982, in Toronto. Right. So the so going back to Don't Fuck with Cats. So yeah, so the dude's name was um, Luke Luca McNada, right? And then when they start looking into this guy, they're finding all these web pages and everything and these news stories talking about how he's dating all these actresses and everything and how people are stalking him and all this other shit, right? So they're freaking calling cops on him and everything, but the guy lives in like Canada in some parts, and then sometimes he lives in like Russia and Ukraine, so they can't really fucking do
So was he
anything
doing a
about it.
VPN so he could trace his IP?
He didn't even have to do that, man, because he would intentionally leave clues and evidence
Oh, so he was like a serial killer,
for
just leaving shit.
yeah, he would leave so that the cops would show up at his fucking house, and then he would have another fucking clue for people to fucking find and shit.
That's fucked.
And then yeah, the shit was it's just so crazy, man. So what was so the interesting thing for me was I think about maybe a month ago I started it right, but I couldn't get past the fact that one of the people in there I forget what her name was like Carol or something. She's fucking butt ugly, man. She fucking
It
just
just
fucking
sounds like a
dirt
mom with a haircut, just Carol.
yeah, fucking just fucking dirt, fucking ugly. I couldn't get past her, and her fucking she was just a little whiny fucking chick, and I couldn't fucking get past it. Oh, I love cats, whatever. I fucking getting past that stuff. Turn that shit off. But then when everybody started talking about Joe Exotic and how Don't Fuck with Cats was better, I was like, oh, let me fucking go ahead and fucking give it more time. Fuck, I mean, the story, the Tiger King story is in a is in its own realm over there, and then don't fuck with cats is in another realm on its own. You can't compare the two, but
So was it real or a hoax?
they're both it's real.
Oh, because my
It's
brother
dead
told me
real, man.
like I have a bunch of dogs, but I'm a big cat guy. He says he's like I watched it, Nick. You wouldn't like it. He's like they never showed you them killing them, but you could hear the poor cat screaming. I'm like, I will watch people get murdered all day. I can watch real people get killed. I don't care about it. But when you show me an animal getting killed, I feel worse because the poor animal doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
I know it sounds horrible. I'm just saying, like, you
No,
grab a
no, no,
poor
no,
animal
no,
and you're
no.
like, oh, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it.
The well, I mean, yeah, they don't show any of that stuff. They
But even the
show
sounds, that would freak me out.
yeah. See, I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear the animals getting killed. I didn't hear that. All I
So
saw
maybe
was the
he's just
beginning of the
hyping it up.
clips. Yeah, I think he's just hyping it up because I didn't hear that. I saw the beginning of the clips where they started out and they showed the room and everything because they had to show the beginning of the clip so they could show you the room of where everybody was grabbing the evidence from and all that other stuff. But they didn't do all that. What they did show was when the dude killed another dude. They showed that shit.
See, that's how fucked up Netflix is.
Yeah, they fucking showed that shit. I mean, they had no problem with that shit. Oh, and they was like, oh, yeah, we showed him when he fucking killed the dude, but you know what? Hey, we didn't show because the fucking dude kills the guy, and then he fucking cuts the dude's fucking head off.
I
Then
was
he
just gonna say
fucking
they cut
puts
a head
the
off, but I was
fucking
just joking.
yeah, yeah. They didn't show that shit. Then the guy fucking puts the fucking guy's head in a fucking bathtub and then spins it around so you can so the police can identify the dude's head in the fucking video. That's how fucking crazy that shit was.
See how
Yo, like,
desensitized we are that we can watch people get murdered on TV. No one cares, but you kill a cat or a dog, and it's like, oh, they're sadists. But
yeah,
that's how desensitized we
yeah,
are at this point.
yeah. Crazy about the shit, right?
Look at my face.
So
I'm laughing so hard
right,
about this. That's sick.
no, cause yeah. So there was like they had like 30 motherfuckers, right, trying to chase this motherfucker down because he killed some kittens, right?
That's
But
horrible.
then when right, that's horrible, right? But then when they fucking killed when he killed the fucking dude, everybody's like, oh
Yeah,
well,
shit happens.
what race was he? There's a what race was he? Asian? Oh fuck well.
Who
Oh the
cares?
fuck well. I'm dead straight like because they find out that he killed the fucking dude right, and then they found the dude's ID in the fucking trash, and it was like, oh shit, we got to find out who fucking killed this dude, right? And then when they found the video and they found out that the dude was Asian, it was like, ah, fuck it, I guess we'll never find out who murdered this guy. I'm like, yo, what?
It's fucked up.
Just a minute ago, just a minute ago, you had Interpol and everybody looking for this motherfucker, and now you're just saying, fuck it. I'm dead serious, man. That's why it's fucking crazy, man. It's like, yo, you know, but yeah, that's the fucking Netflix has fucking come out with some crazy shit, man. Like, I love that they're doing some of these docuseries because real life, man, is fucking crazier than some of the shit that people are fucking trying to put together and fucking write. I'm dead serious.
Well, that's the thing. It's like my mom loves all this murder porn, investigative discovery. Like, I killed this and that. I'm Googling. I'm like, yo, this guy, just to fuck with this sometimes. Like, yo, he did on March 30th. Fucking, he killed her with the axe and he hit his shoes. She's like, you ruined it. She watched Tiger King. She's like, the cats were cute, but I didn't like, the whole side story. And it was crazy. Was that real? I'm like, yeah, that was fucking real life, Mom. That's how fucking crazy it was.
So you're talking about which story you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about Tiger Kings. I made my mom watch it because she likes that murder porn shit. So I'm like, you gotta watch it. She's like, well, the cats were cute. I'm like, and everyone was fucked up in the show. That's why I loved it.
What is every single one of those tiger people, those big cat people as they call themselves, are fucking
They were all
crazy.
human trash.
Joe Exotic,
he had like 5 husbands.
He's guilty as hell. He's guilty as hell. I don't want to speculate on Carol Baskins and whatever the fuck she's got going on. God bless her husband's heart, man. Fucking he's a better man. He's a better man than me. That puts
and
up
then
with that
Doc
bullshit.
Andel with his like harem.
Oh yeah, that
dude,
was some other level shit, man. That was some other level shit. But what fucking got me?
White people are fucking crazy. White people are fucking crazy, right?
I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole.
I'll say it.
I'm not going to go down there.
That was one of the most trashiest Walmart shit I've ever seen.
I mean, I'm not going to on Carol Baskin and her whole deal, but what I'm not going to speed past is the time after Joe almost got his foot ate.
Oh yeah, she's like, tiger. Well, I don't know. You put sardines on it.
Yeah. Yeah, some fucking tigers he's been raising since they were fucking born and shit. They know the motherfucker. But she was like, I don't know how you kill somebody. I don't put sardine in his foot. Like, hold on. We are not just gonna speed past that. Hold up.
Or the worst
you just
one
happen to know her?
Who was the fat Chucky looking motherfucker? Who was that dude? Have you seen the memes?
Talking about the dude on the jet ski.
Dude. He's just like, yeah, the real life Chucky dude. That and the other dude, the campaign manager, like you watch the video when his husband blew his brains out, and he's just like, you're like, what the fuck, dude? That shit's crazy.
So that's what one of the strange things was is like how
financially recover from this.
And then like as soon as fucking her arm gets bitten off, he fucking go ahead. Yeah, he fucking runs and he puts on a fucking medical fucking jacket. He puts on a fucking EMT jacket. Like, what?
Y'all want refunds, so you want another, like, comeback? It's okay. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Oh, my God. He was a showman, though. I will say that.
My dude. But I done lost my place of thinking about what the fuck, because there's so much stuff. Oh, so what we were talking about was the fat dude. So the fat dude was a local business owner that had a rap sheet around the fucking world, but somehow he got involved with the GW fucking zoo. Somehow, some way, he didn't work at the fucking zoo, but somehow he was. Yeah, it was crazy. He was just always hanging around there, and then he got even more involved when Jeff Wolf, I believe that's his name, is Jeff Wolf or something like that.
The guy that looks like he wears Ed Hardy shit all day.
Yeah, when he came in, he got more involved, and then somehow they were planning this shit together, and then he decided to bring in another fucking dude. So that's that whole thing is fucking shady because you're a local business owner. I don't need you to run a fucking zoo. I don't need you to run my fucking zoo. Why the fuck are you up in my fucking police all the fucking time? What the hell is going on? So So that was what was crazy because that jet ski, that video of him on a jet ski, it had
But it was
no
amazing. It's
relevancy.
sensational.
It had no relevancy whatsoever to the
It was
fucking
fucking
story.
awesome.
He said, "Hey, I tell you what, happened. I tell you what exactly happened because I would do the same shit. I was like, hey, y'all gonna make me look bad? But guess what? You want to give me 10, 15 seconds? I'll be looking good on this motherfucking jet ski." And he thought he looked badass. He swore up and down he looked badass for coming in a fucking jet ski. But guess what? He looked like ass because the life preserver was fucking choking the shit out of him as he's fucking coming up. And you couldn't fucking see his fucking eyes because the fucking sunglasses were fucking looking crazy as hell. But guess what? Now he's all memed up. And
He's gonna live in
so
infamy.
so apparently there's another freaking episode that's supposed to come out within the next couple weeks.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, so stay tuned for that motherfucking thing. But holy shit, that fucking dumpster fire is fucking. I'll fucking stand it.
Thank you. I was
And
calling
then
it a dumpster fire and a train wreck you just couldn't take your eyes away from. I love that shit.
like yo, what? Like, I mean, like I don't even know at what point. That's the crazy thing is I don't even know at what point I got fucking hooked.
I got
I
hooked
don't
as
know
soon
what.
as like
I don't,
I saw that. What's that? Like the mid 2000s, like they had the repo shows and shit. Like the things Joe's walking on, he's got the gun on his hip and shit, and they're showing everywhere with the shitty graphics. I'm like, I'm sold. This is white trash heaven.
the I'm trying to think of the many fucking crazy ass parts because they got so many freaking characters on there. Between
I
Carol
think the best
Baskin
part is
and
like,
her.
hey, all you cool cats and kittens. No, my favorite part was when.
Or
Go ahead.
I think what's out of all the crazy shit that fucking went down, the revelation that his two husbands,
We're
once
straight.
again, I didn't. Once again, yeah, we're straight, and so I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the fact that he has two, right? Because
We
polygamy
got
is
one
outlawed in
after,
this
and we had one
country.
before too. He was still married to
Holy
him.
shit! So holy shit, really? I
Yeah,
mean, they're hunting motherfuckers down in Utah for polygamy.
yeah.
He's out in fucking Oklahoma State, and they're fucking.
Gay man that was a polygamist. Like, how is that? Like,
And they were
yeah,
both straight. They were both straight.
they're both straight too. And one of the dudes knocked up the other lady that worked in the gift shop.
Wow. And then turn around and you because they had Travis on it. He was like, well, he gives me all these things and he gives me coke and meth and everything I need and everything. I was like, hold
He's just
up.
a junkie.
Yeah, I mean,
Have,
I've had some benders, but I've
but
never
I've
woken
never
up
been
to a
that
fucking
bad. They're like, let's marry a man.
yeah, yeah, never. Nope,
Have you seen the two
nope,
different memes that
and
are
I
on
never
TV
will.
right now? Trailer Park Boys is like, oh shit, free giant cats? Maybe I am gay. Or, hey honey, it's okay if we combine both of our stimulus checks, we can afford a baby tiger. That shit's funny to me.
Oh my! I just can't even
All right,
imagine
so I gotta say,
all the bullshit.
you want to see what it's like?
All right, go ahead,
Pickle
man.
flavored
So it
beer.
looks like pickled flavored beer. Looks just the thought of
Yep.
pickled flavored
It's
beer
a.
makes me
Well, I
think
like pickles.
it looks nasty.
I was looking through my
Yeah.
beer fridge. I got like 20 beers in there that I haven't done reviews on because it's been raining out for a week. But this says Pickelodian. I'm reading it backwards. Cumber flavored goose ale. I asked one of my friends that works there because I'm friends with the brother. She's like, yeah, it's all right. It tastes like pickles. I can't pour it into a cup because it's got. Let's see. Hold up. It's got a little bit left of a. Hold on. Oh, it's gonna be so gross. Whatever. Let's see what it looks like. All right, looks like a real beer. Head's not too thick on it. All right, the head's actually fucking crazy. Oh, that smells like fucking pickles, dude. That's crazy. So, like I said, I like pickle juice, but like, you getting another fucking like, we're bullshit, and I'm getting drunk. I'm like, what do I got in my fridge left? Got this pickle beer. All right, let's give it a sip. That's fucking weird. Holy shit! I don't know if I love it
I
or
bet
hate
it
it.
is. I fucking bet
It
it is,
hits you with
man.
like salty cucumber pickle flavor in the beer.
None of that sounds good whatsoever, man.
I don't know if you like pickles. It's pretty good. All right,
I
I'm gonna let
like
the
I like
phone
it
settle
on
down.
stuff.
But I'm gonna pound this bitch after and let you know what I think of it, dude. I gotta go. I gotta go to the liquor store tomorrow and buy another one because I definitely want to do an actual review on this.
Are the liquor stores still open where
They
you're at?
are. They are essential businesses, and so are the weed dispensaries if you have medical permit for them. Everything's shut down in Massachusetts besides, all right, you're a grocery store, you're open. You're a liquor store, you're open. You're a weed shop, you're open. You're a home improvement store, you're open. If you're a bar slash grill or restaurant, you can do curbside and or delivery, and that's it. And everything else is shut the fuck down. My local comic shop shut down 2 weeks ago. There is no comic shops open. Best Buy is somehow still open, so is GameStop. I have a funny story about GameStop. We were looking for a Switch for my brother's girlfriend for her birthday. She got into Animal Crossing, so I'm like, yeah, grab her a Switch, no problem. Can't be that hard. Dude, find a Switch is hard as fuck right now. You get a Switch Lite, can't get a Switch. Got it for it, pre-order it. Took a week and a half to get. It was refurbished. Dude, there was shit behind the screen. I think I spent almost $320 with shipping. It was more than a regular Switch. It's like, fuck this, returned it. Me and my brother went out one day. He's like, oh, they got him in like down the street. It's like a 20-minute ride. We drove there, didn't get it. Waiting, getting gas. He's like, can't get it. I'm like, I'm on Best Buy, just going, yep, nope, or nope. PayPal one touch. I'm like, oh, they got one an hour and a half away. Got it.
Mm.
One touch, picked it up. I know you're not supposed to be out doing shit, but we didn't go in the store. We just drove up, grabbed it, got it, and got the fuck out. But dude, people flipping switches. Also got for my birthday, my brother got me an Oculus Go. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I've always wanted to, VR. This sounds awesome. I was like, oh, they get the Oculus Quest. What's that? I was like, oh, it's got like 4 points of fucking shit and you can move your head around. So I went back, returned it, got the Oculus Quest. Dude, that shit's fucking crazy. Like, I was playing the Star Wars game. Dude, the textures and shit on the fucking like clothing on Darth Vader and all the other like aliens and shit. Oh, it's fucking awesome. It's not there yet, but it's still pretty fucking cool.
Mm.
So yeah, like if you want to try
Man,
virtual, it's fun as fuck.
now I mean, I guess people got to do what they got to do, to freaking keep the boredom off, man. But I gotta. So, how much is the Switch going for now? Is it going for like the same price as when it first came out?
The Switch Lite's 190 something. The Switch is 300 ish. But they're
Woo!
going for like 650 eBay, fucking Amazon, even Walmart's price gouging for them right now. And we were trying to find her
Wow.
that what is it? This stupid game, Animal Crossing Switch. She didn't let us know until like a week before it came out. Those are going for like $600. Like, it's stupid fucking money right now. So you can flip like switches easy. It's because everyone's at home; they want to
Wow.
play. All right, I'm gonna try a sip of this.
Mm-hmm. Love that shit.
Oh, I want to taste it before I pound it. I can't tell if I hate it or like it. It's fucking different, dude. It's like
I bet you would probably be
it's
good with
salty.
some food or something.
Yeah, fuck eating. It's for overrated. It reminds me of a deep fried pickle. That's what it tastes like. Do you ever try a deep fried pickle? No.
No,
Well,
no,
cheers,
no. So
motherfuckers.
I'm down in the south. I'm down in the south. So we deep fry all types of other shit. We deep fry fucking chicken, deep
Yep.
fry Twinkies,
Yep.
butter, lard.
Butter.
I mean, yeah, man, yeah. It is good too, man. Don't fuck, don't, don't make
Okay.
that face. And that
Okay.
shit,
Well, then you try
shit's
deep
good as
fried
fuck,
pickle.
man.
It's all right. Cheers, motherfucker. Let's do it. Woo.
Oh,
So shout out
ooh.
to myself. You want to see some sweet fucking beer reviews, heartless beer reviews? Next 2 weeks, I'm gonna put up like 20 videos. I'm not even drunk.
Nice.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna throw them up.
Hey, throw them up, throw them up, throw them up, put them up, man. And then if you want, man, freaking, I'll fucking sit there and fucking talk shit while you fucking getting fucking drunk, while you drinking those fucking 20
Oh,
ass
I
fucking
do it
beers.
all the time. Do you know anybody that knows how to do anything with videos? I need someone to edit a motion capture. This little dude, I just want to like make a move, and that's it. That's what's holding me up.
um, Yeah, I mean, I've got some guys. I just don't know if they know anything about animation and all that other shit. So,
Okay,
yeah, when you hit me up,
I'll hit you up
hit
later.
me up
Yeah,
with that. Yeah, hit me up with that request as well, man. Freaking, we'll freaking talk about it. Um,
let's get back to pop
so
culture and not bullshit. Sorry.
no, 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 no. So that's what we're all about, man. Fucking bullshitting, right? So my question has been now. Do you have it turned up on the speaker or something? Because I hear myself twice.
I turned up my volume a little bit. Those are my headphones, so I can turn it down. Sorry.
Okay,
That
all right.
better?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. That's good. All right. So the question I've had is the when it comes to all this comic book stuff, right?
Yep.
And how we're going because the economy is taking like a motherfucker. Um, Unfortunately, I mean, or fortunately, depending on where you're at, man, freaking, they're going to start putting out these fucking checks to everybody, so it's not going to be hard hitting. So whereas I thought a lot of people would have started selling the shit out of their fucking comics to make up for that surplus of, or make up for whatever they're going to need to pay the fucking bills, it looks like it may not happen. And I definitely haven't been seeing people rushing out to fucking sell the shit. So I'm
I can
looking
tell
at
you
it like,
personally about my thoughts and opinions. All
go
right,
ahead.
I just got laid off. I got laid off. I started a new job.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
That shit happens,
Sorry
dude.
to hear that, man.
That's whatever. It's I can pay my mortgage. Some other shit, no, but I can. What do you call it? Defer it. I don't want to, but I'm not gonna fuck my credit up because I'm not working for 2 months. I thought about selling on eBay. The only issue is in my state, you get 1099 after $1,000. So I could sell a bunch of shit, bang it out, and make my extra money. But at the end of the year, when I claim taxes, is the government gonna fuck me? And on top of that, the $600 stimulus bullshit on top of my unemployment. Besides, I pay all the taxes and everything on it. I'm gonna clear
Okay.
probably about 550 after taxes, which sucks, but I'm almost at the maximum rate for my state, but that $600 stimulus package hasn't kicked in yet. That $600 stimulus package kicks in, that'd be almost equivalent to what I'm making because it's like what 50 to 60% depending on what state you work in. So I thought about flipping comics, but the problem is, am I going to get fucked because I'm on unemployment and I want to sell books now? Supplement to pay my car insurance, to pay my car note, to pay my mortgage, to pay this, that, that. What do you do? But I know a lot of people are going nuts, like gangbusters selling shit right now. But there's a
Yeah.
lot of good deals out there too.
If there is, I haven't found it yet, man. I guess I'm just gonna have to look a little bit more. But I have been keeping track of what's been selling, what hasn't been selling. Let's see if I can bring this up. I'm going to bring us to gocollect.com, which is a freaking awesome site. Let's see, Chrome tab, boom, share. All right.
What? Venom and Spawn? What? This is what's hot right now? Are you shitting me?
I know, right? And as
What?
soon as I saw that, I said, "What the fuck?" And then actually went to my other source and I verified that that still is what's selling. So I don't know if you could see, but it's
Oh, I
not
can see
just
it.
interesting. The interesting thing is not just what's selling; it's what's going down. So
In the
Amazing
GTA.
Spider-Man 3, yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 361, that was number one, but it dropped down to number two.
And now, is that just
Venom,
Spawn 1, not the newsstand edition?
it
That's the
doesn't
direct
make a
version?
difference. Yeah, it does not make a differentiation on that.
Sorry, I was just curious because I see like newsstand, not newsstand. So,
I mean, it's a valid point. So I think it was just when I was first getting into this that people started bringing up, newsstand edition versus whatever, But uh, I don't know a lot of people that really care about it, but that is where it is right now. It
everything
was number
besides
two. It was number one
300
in
I
these.
have.
hmm Venom Lethal Protector. It actually jumped 16 spots. I don't know if there's any new news on
Why?
that. Um, that's a good question, man. Spacey Spider-Man number 300.
I
That
don't have
dropped.
that. I want one.
Um,
I know got
New
it.
Mutants number 98.
I'm glad I
Jumped up.
cashed out a couple years ago on that. I made, I think, $400 off an $80 investment. What? Omega
Okay.
Red's going for money now too? What?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this list because I haven't paid attention to it. But Dude, that was like $1 book all day. That's crazy.
Um,
She Hulk was
like
like a $20 book.
yeah. I talked about this earlier regarding Taskmaster and the fact that Marvel has been trying to push Taskmaster. It jumped about 17 spots. I'm surprised that it's still doing something because nobody's gonna. I mean,
Give a
it's not
fuck
gonna.
about him.
Yeah, nobody's gonna give a fuck about it, at least till November. And everybody's suspecting that he might be in the Black Widow book.
He's a cool character,
Uh,
but I see him dropping in price. Like we've seen all these on-screen appearances, they go hot and then they dump down. But why is Punisher that high though? What's the pump for Punisher?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Other than he's had some really good stories. That Punisher, is it the Soviet Punisher that came out recently?
Oh,
And
the
it's
new
a
one,
really good story. Yeah,
Punisher
it's a
Max
really
was
good
good
story.
too.
Hmm Uh, Gambit, X Men, Uncanny X Men number 266, it dropped about 6 spots. The first Spider-Man symbiote, I never understood why this was anything,
Yeah,
but
isn't
it's
that the
very, very
second, third appearance? What the fuck? That's weird.
mhm. um, interesting. And this is interesting.
Right.
First appearance of Bloodshot, Rod number zero. Rod number zero. It jumped up number two,
But that's the matte
and that's.
version, right? I thought the matte was worth more, or is the other? It's the glossier matte that's worth more.
I'm not sure.
It's one of them. They
Not
have two
sure.
different versions. They have the matte. Matte's light and glossy is shiny. So I'm assuming the shiny one's worth more.
Well, 98 is at 120, so I'm not sure. Can't
Now this one I would
can't
kill
tell.
to get my hands on, even though I kill for 180, 181, 182. 5.0, I'd be happy.
5.0. I have
You
a
got one?
copy that has no cover, and I'm happy as fuck to have that
Dude, that's
fucking
still
thing, man.
fucking cool to have. Like, I'm a huge Wolverine fan. That's fucking awesome.
I
I
am an
don't.
official member of the 181 club. It
Fuck
doesn't
you.
have a
I hate
cover, but
you.
guess what? But fuck it, I still got that
So
motherfucker,
your
right?
.25 is good.
you know, I don't. Yeah, I don't care. Because I don't know if you remember within the last year that there was a whole big fight about 180 versus 181.
Yep.
I'm still trying to hunt down 180. At a reasonable price. But
Dude, quick question. I was kicking
uh,
myself in the balls for it, right? When I got back in 2012, 2013, all these crazy keys that are worth crazy money. I'm like, two, $300. I'm gonna buy like 15 copies of this, 15 copies of that, 10 copies of. Dude, I could have bought all these sweet ass keys like Hulk 181, Spider-Man 300, this and that. I'm like, oh, they'll be there, and they just up in price. It's crazy.
well, see, that's what I've talked about before, right? And thought about before. And when we started doing the drunken chat, I was saying, man, there's got to be a bubble. There's going to be a bubble right around the corner, right?
Has
So
to be.
that's what there has what's going on around the bubble that's going to happen. That's going to knock all this shit down and make it some type of cover. I mean, price correction. Something has got to freaking give. So here's what I think is going to happen. I don't think all these secondary like guys in their houses, guys in their basements. I don't think the price correction is going to come from them. I think what's going to happen is some of these stores are going to
They're gonna
start
get
shutting
crushed.
down. They're going to get crushed, and then to liquidate anything that they're going to have to start bringing stuff out of the back stock,
Yep.
and that's when a lot of these keys are going to fucking start coming out,
Okay, here's my
right?
question. They have a
Okay.
lot of keys. We all know like 70s, not so much, like 80s, whatever, 90s, dime a dozen. What do you feel about like Midtown? I'm not trying to shit them. Got an order. It took 3 weeks to get Hella Risen 3. Midtown's got what, 3 to 4 locations?
Hmm.
They're pretty big, but they're not the biggest like supply chain. Like for me, locally, New England Comics. Sorry, no, New England Comics is pretty big. They got like 8, 9 stores. Newberry Comics has 16, 17 stores in New England. I feel one or two of the stores may survive. Hopefully, they all survive. But how do you feel about the mom and pops that have maybe 1 to 3? How are they going to do? Can they like ride it out, or are they going to be fucked?
Well, it all comes down to business management, right? So for instance, if you're the type of guy, so for instance, my one of my local comic book shops, they own the land on which they have the store, right?
Which is
And they
nice
got
because a
their
lot of
house,
people rent.
yeah, right. They got the house next door, and then their comic book shop is in a little freaking hut, right next to the house. Most of the storage is in the house is in the house, and then they got the little freaking trailer. So as long as they're paying on the house, they're good, right?
Yep.
The problem is the employees, right?
That
No,
sucks
they
though.
got the right. So hold up. See, this is where it becomes brilliant, right? They had two main employees, right? And those guys, no, I think they get regularly paid, but they don't have to pay them too much because one guy's like a freaking teacher, and I forget what the other guy freaking does. The other 5 to 6 employees, they work for free,
They just want to be in the
right?
store, enjoying it.
They just want to be in the store, and they get some comics every once in a while. They have to work off the comics. So imagine that you're working hours, right? You're working at a minimum wage job, which is what, $7
It's seven
to
bucks, and you
get
say,
2 books.
"Ooh,
Yeah,
mine's
to get
12."
2 bucks, right? Yeah, to get $2. I mean, it's to get 2 books, right?
Yep.
Um, for something that actually costs the store 25 to 50 cents.
Yep. One
It's
recycle
it's
is
a
extra.
it's a fucking genius business model. Absolutely fucking genius, right? Um, and then right now with Diamond not charging some of the stores, or and not charging, I mean they don't have to worry about paying the bill on the Diamond freaking accounts right now. So those guys are going. They're them as a local mom and pop store. They're fucking going to be freaking doing great. Um, the problem is with some of these guys, these local mom and pops that were already overstated to begin with, right? I'm talking about the guys that they're going to have to pay $2,000 to $3,000 on their fucking real estate. They're already they already owe money on credit cards to pay for the lights to go on and off and the water to go on and off. I'm talking about the ones that are going to have to pay for that are paying for the employee salaries through credit cards, man. Those are the guys that are going to get freaking hurt. They're going to have to think about freaking going to bankruptcy and all the other stuff.
Sorry about that, Lucas.
So no. So what I was talking about was, because the question was is how the local mom and pop store is going to do, and I explained the situation for my local comic book shop. On the other side of the spectrum are the guys that are going to be overextended. And I'm talking about the guys that are going to owe $2 for the rent. The guys that
Oh
are
yeah.
guys that are paying their employees off of their credit cards, right? That they've got
Or
four
the
to five
like the
employees.
local malls or whatever. Like it's a staple for people, but a mall's going to cost you what 1,500 to 3,000, depending on where you're living at. That's fucking crazy.
Hmm. The guys that are paying for their water and electricity bills off of off of their credit cards, right? Because yes, there is an amendment right now that some of these guys are not going to have to pay it. That their stuff is not going to get turned off. But guess what? When this stuff goes down, they're still going to have to pay the bills of the
And the
water,
worst
the
part is,
electricity, and all that.
if they
Okay.
get it deferred, that's fine. You're still paying all that interest plus the back money, which I had to do for like three of my bills. I don't want to do it, but hopefully I'm going back in 2 months. But if not, dude, I'm paying a crazy fucking interest rate. I should just be like, fuck it, I'm not gonna eat. I have a family, I can eat. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. If you're living day to day and you own your own business, you are fucked.
Yep.
I feel
Um,
bad.
in the meantime, you're still paying your employees fucking health insurance, right? Because
Ooh, I
that
forgot
that
about
bill is
that.
still coming due. That bill is still coming due. Yeah, you can maybe stop paying the
Or
your
do you furlong
employees.
them? Like, what do you do with
Y-
that?
Yeah, yeah, you can furlough them to pay the health insurance bill. People forget about that.
You
You
still
still
pay
got to pay that
unemployment at
bill.
the end
That's
of the day,
still,
too.
yeah, you still got to pay that shit. So it's a mess, and you know it's
How
nice to
badly hurt
understand
is
that those
this?
guys in power.
My question is, how
It's nice.
badly is this like gonna fuck over the community? It's gonna really fuck it over. It's gonna change and shake up a lot of things.
Right. It's already been a month, right, since the whole quarantine thing started, and now they're going to start trying to do it nationally.
And it depends at
Um,
what state you're at. What state are you in?
I'm in the Virginia, D.C. metro area, so
Okay,
we're
do you guys
all we're
have
all
the stay-at-home order but not the quarantine, or what do you got going on?
we got a mixture of all that stuff. So for instance,
That's
I'm
how math
in
was for like 3 weeks.
yeah. So for instance, I'm in a rural area, right, where we're nothing but fucking cows and fucking shit, right?
Okay, so it's fine.
Right. So we're yeah, we're fine. We don't have that many cases.
But your
Nobody's fucking
metropolitan
around.
areas, you're fucked, right?
Yeah, they're fucked. They're fucking done. Man. Fucking, there's nothing they can fucking do. They're gonna have to work. The ones that are allowed to go out, they're still gonna have to wear a fucking mask and all that other stuff. Um, so what they're gonna have to do, and Midtown actually started doing that today, is
I
they're
thought
gonna have to
Midtown
go into
closed
that
up.
back. Yeah, they're closed up, but they're still selling shit, right?
Oh, so it's
So
curbside
they
pickup. Okay.
yeah, yep. So they're gonna have to go into back stocks, and this is what Midtown is doing, and start selling shit for 99 cents. That's what I have to do, right? Piece by piece, selling, doing anything and everything to
Ooh,
sell
pulling teeth.
anything and everything. Stop holding on to
Keys
those
that could be
back
worth
that back stuff.
money 10 years from now.
Yep, start freaking because if you don't freaking sell that shit now, you're
You're
gonna end
fucked.
up paying. Yeah, you're gonna end up paying more money for storage for your shit when you're fucking bankrupt.
Yep.
You have to close that shit down, right? So they gotta do something. Fucking don't do it. Don't freaking wait for that fucking little bitty fucking $1,200 check to fucking come in, fucking fix shit.
That ain't gonna fix
Because I'm
anything.
pretty sure it's not gonna fix anything, right? Especially for fucking. I mean, Midtown's a big. I would say they're a fucking big, fucking because they got three. I did the calculation. I think it's like something like 3% of the fucking
Of the
total
market.
common market
Well, they're online. They're
goes
huge
to
online.
them.
What was it? My comic
Well,
shop also shut down, right?
3%.
Well, no, I'm saying for
Yep.
big online. I know Torpedo's still doing it. My comic shop shut down. CGC's not doing, but CDS is still doing shit. It's crazy.
No, CGC put out emails that they're still going to be open for some
Oh,
fucking
okay,
reason.
I know CBCS was like, we got this.
Why?
Who
Yeah,
wants
I don't know
CBCS?
why. But that's fine. That's fucking fine for them. They can fucking do whatever they fucking want. But
Jesus.
um, it's it's a fucking mess because there's the first order effect. First order effects is the ones that we really care about is the store's going to be shut down for a little bit. Employees are going to fucking get their paychecks. But the second and
Yep.
third order effects are that company or that shop has to think about how they're going to pay for that bill for the next month or two. They're not going to be open. Then they gotta fucking still pay. They still gotta fucking pay health insurance. They still gotta fucking pay the fucking credit card bills for all the
They
shit
got
they're
to pay
fucking
the
using.
unemployment because it's still out for that too. And the landlord's
Yep.
not going to go, oh, I'm sorry, you guys don't open. They're going to go, we want our money. Fuck you. But the fifth part
Hmm.
is, how are we going to get our fix? Are we going to get digitally? Marvel said they're not going to do it. Is Image and DC going to put it out? Like, we're all fucked. What are we going to do? I want to support the local comic
It's
industry.
here's so amongst the strategy. Here's what I would like to see happen. I would like to see at the end of this. I would like Marvel to pull back some of their titles.
Well, they got
I
to
don't want
glut.
to see every week they have at least 22 fucking
They
titles
don't need that.
coming out. They don't need it. I don't need it because it gives me a fucking headache when I have to do the fucking podcast and I've got to
Oh,
go
no,
through
I've been there with you
22.
going through previews and like, here's 300 things this week. You're like, Marvel's got 100, DC's got 85, Image's got 35, IDW's got 25. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then when you actually got to read the fucking things, like I'm talking about reading every single fucking page
And you got to
just to
figure out what's
see.
going to be hot and what's not.
Yeah, and then I got to fucking talk about that shit. It's I don't need all that shit. There's no customers out there that are buying all that shit, right? So
What's
if
like,
they
how
can
did all
just
the new X Men shit go? Just like we said, I dropped all of them. Is any of them good right now?
no, no. I
No, because I
mean,
haven't read. I'm still
there.
buying
I mean,
them because they're in
it's
my pull box, but I haven't read them.
right. It's tough because I love the reset. I love the reboot. Right. It brought everything together and it's making sense of everything. But the problem is, it's not something that I feel that I need to read every single fucking week.
Yeah,
And
or the
the
double
ties,
series.
yeah, the ties are pushing out through the rest of the fucking Marvel universe, and that's fine. That's good. That's great. But I don't need 22 to 30 titles a week to fucking get the shit done. Pull it back. Give me just a good 10 to 12 titles,
A month,
right?
not a week.
Yep. No, no, no. I mean, 10 to 12 titles, a ton of 10 to 12 titles a week is fucking good. Now, because if you're talking about 3 to 4, if you're talking about $3 to $4 a title, um, and you just give me 10 titles, that's $40. If I read nothing but Marvel and I'm paying $40 to $50, that's good. That's fine. Um, DC needs to do the same thing, which I think they do. I think they're only at like 10 to 12, so they're good. Um, Stop with the fucking the variants at like fucking 200, 201, 501. Fucking stop that bullshit. You
1001,
don't, you
two
don't.
thousands.
Yep. Fucking go ahead. Fucking let the stores fucking buy buy the rights to make a great cover if they want to. Um,
I'm gonna say
every
this:
once in a while, go ahead.
let the book sink or swim. If you want to do your own cool version because you really like Guardians of the Galaxy, or you want to do Morbius, some which is cool. I read, but I'm saying if you want to do a cool cover and you don't get 1,000 made, fine. Why are you gonna buy fucking 3,000, charge $30 a pop when you're spending $2 on it? That makes no sense, and you're getting the incentives. Sink or swim. If it's a good book, let it go. If not, don't over pump everything. It's stupid. It's killing the market.
Because I don't want the fucking books.
No,
you know.
dude, I got like 3 long boxes full of dead spec and variants.
Yep. And then all that freaking does is the more boxes I get, the more pissed off I get, and more as I say, fuck it, I'm not fucking going back anymore.
Dude, the
Right?
only comic that I last spent money on because I liked the idea and I read it. Did you read Mercy, or what was the other one? The New Jagrota joint. I can't think of it. It was about the assassins. Decorum. Decorum was pretty good too. And I was shocked for an
No,
English
I,
title.
no, I
That had like 8 different variants, and I bought them all, but it was good.
no, no, I didn't freaking get it. I did. Well, yeah, I haven't freaking read it. Freaking once again, fucking Marvel's been fucking um dicking me down, fucking just bogging me down. So, because by the time I get done with all Marvel shit,
I finally just
I'm
said
like,
fuck
all right,
Marvel.
yeah. By the time I get done with Marvel shit, I'm like, all right, maybe I can fucking read some more DC Armor shit. Nope. Here comes Marvel again with next week's stuff, right? So it's so freaking tough, and I think they do it on purpose, right? They say, "Hey, we gotta freaking read all this in order to fucking understand what's going on in the universe." That way, you don't have time for anybody else, time to
No,
love anybody else shit.
they do the thing like me and you. We're still gonna buy. You like X-Men. You like Guardians. You like Thor. You're gonna buy all the tie-ins. You're gonna buy this. Like I love Conan. I was doing all 3 of the Conan books. I've read one of them. I said fuck it. Stop buying all the other ones. The only one I'm still doing Venom. I'm still doing Morbius, and I think one other one. That's it. Well, not that anything's coming out in the next couple weeks, anyways. But you know what I'm saying. But like, I have shit just
Yeah,
sitting on my table over there, bagged and boarded. I haven't even had a chance to read yet. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll throw them in a box and just buy them digitally and read them. Oh, let's go back to this. Like Nova. Oh, that's a kick in the balls. I got a 9.6 on a raffle. You know the stupid like Instagram, eBay raffles. Not
yeah,
eBay, like
yeah,
Facebook
yeah,
raffles. I spent ten
yeah.
dollars. I ended up getting a 9.6. I think I sold it for like $100. That's crazy.
Mm.
And Miles is still hot too.
Yeah. See, his dropped about 6 spots apparently. I'm not
But
sure
still,
why.
that's like decent money. It's not
That's still,
crazy.
yeah. I mean for it to be 18 in this freaking list, that's still pretty good though.
But I could spend $40 happily to get it raw.
For
I'm sorry, I said 40, not $14. Sorry.
for what? Yeah.
For Ultimate Fallout.
Uh,
Like 40
for
bucks
which
ain't
one? The
bad.
Spider Man. For
No,
which
the
one? The
Ultimate
Spider Man
Fallout
number
number
one
four.
silver disc. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Is that the most popular one? I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember.
that's the Miles Morales first appearance. They also had the variant. They had the second edition variant, but this is his first appearance, so that's not bad. Like 40 bucks. I remember it was like up to 100 something at one point. Silver edition, dude, giant size X-Men. I fucking want one so bad. I want that over Wolverine. I can taste it. I want it, but not for that much money. And I throw money at shit. I want one
12. It's
so
only
bad.
$12,000 for a night. Jesus Christ.
I,
Um,
no, no, I can't. No, fuck that shit. That's a half a fucking. That's a half a car. Beta Ray Bill I got on the cheap though. I got that for like
Yeah, I mean
10 bucks.
yeah, that's pretty high for that number 21, Thor number 337. That's pretty high. I mean, it dropped 3 spots, but still, that's pretty high. I didn't realize
But
that.
for the past couple of years, if you paid attention to all the like the even C line characters, you get them for like 10, 20 bucks. I got Carnage, I got him, Elsa Bloodstone, just a bunch of little shit here and there. They're sooner or later gonna be popular shit. And I'm shocked that T'Challa's that cheap. That's crazy.
I, yeah, exactly, right? Because coming out, he's already had a movie come out,
That should be
and
way
he's
more
still
money.
here. I might, if I
That's
see it, I might have to
dude
look a
right
second.
here. ASM 194. Dude, Felicia, that's a sleeper right there.
It is. It's a good
For
cover.
120 bucks?
It's a good. Yep. You know what's crazy is I actually got mine for free.
Oh, fuck you. That's an
So
awesome.
yeah. So my local comic book shop, they have this deal where if you buy $100 worth of shit, I think it's like every 10th dollar, you get these fucking comic book dollars, like these
I
little
remember you
fucking,
telling me about that a while ago.
yeah, like these little Monopoly fucking monies. So at one point,
You
I
was like,
had like
give it to
five.
me.
Yeah, I have 500 fucking dollars of this shit. So I said, so every once in a while, like during free comic book days, they fucking they say, hey, fucking come in, right? So instead of waiting in the fucking line, I say, hey, can you mind if I go in the fucking back? Because they got this fucking little hoblet fucking corner, and and where
Your
the good
special
shit is.
room, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the special room. I fucking go back there,
VIP area.
and yeah, and then they fucking let me go through that shit. Yeah, you gotta fucking lift heavy fucking boxes, but and then I fucking come out with a fucking stack of shit and just fucking do this all fucking day. Fucking just throw it at
You're like, give me, and I'm gonna also spend another 600. Thank you.
them. Yeah, I mean, because my wife, she was getting pissed off. She was like, "Wait, what the fuck is this?" Because the shit was coming out the fucking couches. Shit was coming out the fucking the glove compartment in the fucking car.
They're just sitting there.
She didn't. Yeah, she didn't understand what the fuck it was until she saw me fuck come out with a stack of books.
They're like the
And
fucking
then
Monopoly coupons. You're like, why you got them?
exactly right.
Yeah. All right,
I
Incredible
gotta go.
Hulk
I gotta go.
134.
340.
All right, you want me to?
That, yeah, that is
Oh,
that is
340.
another book. Yeah, that is another book that I picked up basically for free that I got freaking sitting around.
You want me to
Um,
bullshit for a minute? I suck
yeah,
at
go
being
ahead, man.
alone. I hate being alone. I don't know how you do it.
um, the it's fucking good. I mean, for 98 and 400 bucks. I mean,
That's not a
nothing
bad deal.
really. I mean, nothing's really happening in the fucking book. I don't believe, other than it's McFarlane. But I mean, it's an iconic cover.
Yeah,
I've seen people rip it off, but still, I mean, jeez.
it's the middle of the road.
Uh,
Like 120 bucks is cool for a 9.8, but 400 bucks is a lot.
at
Same
number
thing with New
25.
Mutants.
Yep, at number 25, and I agree with that spot right there for Cable. New Mutants number 87. He's at. It's actually going up 3 spots.
I would agree with like
Um,
$40, 160 for like a 9.8, but like 350 is kind of crazy. Werewolf by Night though, if that Dark Universe bullshit ever comes up for Marvel, that could be a sleeper.
that's tough. That is a tough bid, man. Freaking that. And
31K
I mean,
for 9.8.
like if you look at it, like it jumped 32 spots.
Uh-huh.
It jumped 32 fucking spots. So something's going on. There's some news out there that people are tracking. Um, 98 at 31,000. Absolutely, goddamn.
Well, I
I don't
heard
know about that.
supposedly this book is supposed to be really hard to press, and it's supposed to be hard to get in a higher grade. So I think you can get about like a 9 to a 9.4, but like a 9.6, 9.8 is fucking insane.
Mm. See, that's along with that the Morbius book, the
I was
first
gonna
appearance
say Blade.
of
Like I
Morbius.
remember
Yeah, Blade. Yeah,
San
it just
Diego.
came
I
out
was
of
like, I
nowhere.
want to get the first appearance of Blade. This is gonna be great. I'm like, oh, wait till the end of the con. It's gonna be super cheap. And that movie news came out. It's like, boom, fucking $12,000 book. I'm like, yep, not buying
Oh
this.
shit.
Well, I got the
That
Schumer
next one,
Dracula trade for like $60.
the next
It's
book,
just
that is way too
Galactus.
low. That is way too low. Yeah, that is way too low. Um, it just now jumped up to the number 27 spot. That is a iconic character, easy recognizable character, and you're telling me it's only at number 27? Come on now.
Well, until
Um,
Marvel actually announces it, no one's gonna give a shit.
I understand it at 37,000, but still,
Oh,
I mean,
37,000 is crazy, but like a 6.0, 1,500? Eh.
yeah.
Wolverine 1,
Uh,
that was like a fucking $10 book for years.
has there been any new news? Because they're saying first cameo of Yukio and first appearance of Shinjin Harada. Never heard of him.
No. Yukio is Lady Deathstrike, but yeah.
Okay.
Who's this first? Sylvania? What the fuck is. What Shazam 1? I get that, but what? I don't understand. Is
How?
it.
Yeah, I don't understand why
Is
it's
that
now
character?
jumping. I mean, why is it just now jumping up to number 29? It was jumped 31 spots. That
Why would he
movie
do
was
that when the
already,
movie peaked?
yeah, that movie is already a year old right now, right? So
Yeah.
why is it just now jumping up that high? The next, just like the next one, and I could see that all of a sudden jumping up.
See, I hate that I never bought into Morbius because I love Spider-Man. Do OA for Spider-Man all the time. Never. The Ken. Did you see the Ken Lashley sketch I got of Morbius? That shit's hot.
No, I have not seen it, but
Oh, dude, he fucking killed it. But I wish I bought the first appearance. Like that was like a $60, $70 book. Like
well,
8 years.
at what price would you pay it? Because I wouldn't pay any of these prices,
$400, I would
especially
pay a 9.8, but I'm not going to pay 10K for a fucking 9.8.
especially with everything that's going on. I absolutely believe that. Um, Next one
Star
is
Wars.
Star Wars number one.
Is that the
That's
price
tough.
variant? If
I
it's a
think
price
that
variant,
I don't think it really matters. Star Wars is a world-known property. They're not everybody's not going to be into the whole freaking price variant versus newsstand variant and all that other stuff.
I also think it's
Um,
a Canadian price variant too.
yeah, I feel like that's a perfect price right there, sitting at it for 90 at $1,200. I feel that's a good price.
It seems
Sitting
like
at number
Batman fell
31.
off.
Oh well, yeah, Batman Adventures number 12. That definitely fell off because of Birds of Prey. Because that
Yeah,
terrible ass fucking movie.
I did
Nobody,
not see it. It looked
it's
bad.
it is bad. Because here's what you did. You made Harley Quinn into
Stupid
a
bitch.
well for I'm talking about for the first Suicide Squad. You made her into an overnight sensation. You had little girls wanting to dress like her, be like her. They
Margot Robbie
identified
was
with her.
banging.
Absolutely. And then you took her and you made another fucking movie. You cover her and a whole bunch of moves that didn't make any fucking sense. And then you try to add these other 5 to 6 bitches in there that nobody cares about, nobody understands, and that their motivations was unclear. And you just made tad a horrible movie. Um, so
I heard her animated series
this
is
should
good
drop.
though.
You heard what?
The animated series is supposed to be good. I don't have DC streaming, but I heard it's really funny.
They keep sending me the shit to watch, but I haven't had time to fucking look at it. Um, but I haven't really heard that much about it. But I really think people are going to stop caring about Harley Quinn. So my suggestion would be if you got it and you really don't really care about it, I think that might be the first one to fucking one be the
Flip.
first ones to get rid of. Yeah, flip it because if you can flip it to get some more money out of it, go ahead and fucking flip it because what's the next movie that's supposed to be Suicide Squad, right? Suicide
Suicide
Squad
Squad
with
2 she's going to be in, but that's probably pushed
yeah,
back.
right.
Because
So
did they even do
uh,
principal photography on that or no?
I don't even know,
Yeah.
but it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad, gents. Especially with if they're gonna put out bad movies, this is what's going to freaking happen. It's going
Okay,
to
now
just
this
drop.
one's always been a question for me. I love Spawn. I love Angela. But my question is, it's a different universe, a different character. Is Spawn number 9 going to be really worth it for the Marvel collectors? Or is it going to be what was the Age of Ultron 9 or 10 or something stupid like that? I wouldn't park my money
So
in a Spawn book.
so
It
so
sounds
so
weird.
so 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 what about Archie, right? Archie didn't start out in fucking Archie comics. Archie started out in Pep comics. It was like Pep comics number 54, whatever, right?
Hmm.
So So, and what's the most valuable one? It's not the RG Comics #1. It's that Pep Comics #54. I think that's the name of the fucking title.
But 9 was printed in the fucking Oblivion in the fucking 90s. Like, that's
Hmm.
probably a million plus print run.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it, man. Freaking everybody understands where it came from, where she came from, and everything. Her, I mean, and what you're saying is it might be true too, and but that might be why, her 9.8 is only $85. You know,
Yeah, it's
I mean, it's paltry. Like nobody wants to fuck with it. It did jump 8 spots. I'm not sure why. I haven't heard any new small news.
there was something that she was supposed to be in one of the shows. She was coming into one of the shows in one of the movies, something like that. I read it like 2 weeks ago. But then again, it's all
Okay.
fucking he said, she said shit.
Mm.
Unless you have a set
But
photo, it doesn't mean shit.
yeah, I mean, I don't see her as a commodity. I don't see little girls and everything trying to dress up like her. Nobody knows who she is.
Nope.
Even what they're doing with her in Marvel Comics, I don't see her as a necessity.
Even as an
So
Asgardian, how many Jane Fosters have you seen? Not many,
no,
right?
her and her new Valkyrie thinking nobody cares. You
Valkyrie
know.
is cooler than Jane Foster.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you who's cooler than all of them is Spider Woman right now. I fucking love her stories. Those fucking things are awesome.
Is it decent? I haven't
Um,
read, like, I gave up after, like, issue 18, 19.
it's pretty good
Oh,
because
I'm
it
sorry. I'm
hones
thinking of
on
Spider
her.
Gwen, not Spider Woman. Sorry. You're talking about Luke
Oh yeah,
Cage's
yeah,
wife?
yeah,
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 okay. Different person. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, because Spider Woman it hones on her as a mother, as a wife, as just trying to pay the bills, just trying to do whatever just to pay the bills. Fuck all that superhero shit. She's only doing the superhero stuff just so she can pay the bills. That is it.
See, that sounds like a cool
Um,
Hulk.
yeah, it's good shit. Um, Spider Man Unlimited #1.
I don't even know why
Went
it's
up to
worth money.
25. I
I have
don't.
like
In these
5
first
copies
$75.
upstairs.
Shit, man, might want to get rid of that shit.
Sell
Fucking.
them. Now, this I
Now,
agree with. Avengers Annual 10,
right.
I agree.
So yeah, because right. So if anybody's not tracking why this is at the spot it is, and I agree with it fluctuating up and down, is because it's the first appearance of Madeline Pryor. There was the revelation that she is a mutant and that she's what had like powers or
Oh,
something stuff like that.
shit. I didn't even think of Madeline Pryor from fucking the new X-Men. I'm thinking of Rogue's first appearance, but yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I didn't even
So
think of
that's
that.
why. Yeah, that's why it freaking jumped up like that. I forget the the House of X Men book that it
House
was
of X-Men
in
too,
when
because
it
I got
made the
the variant, the 1 in 100. Yeah.
uh, but yeah, it was a crazy week or two for a while, freaking for this book. So now it's fucking coming back down to earth, like you said, it's the first appearance of Rogue. So for it to be a 9.8, I think that's about fair, right? Because we don't have any new news on any of the X Men. Um, so right about there, that's about fair for his character as iconic and whatever for Rogue. But the real reason why it rose up is because of the whole Madeline Pryor
See, I didn't know
storyline.
Madeline Pryor. I jumped on Rogue. Notice you said it and I read it. I'm like, oh shit, that makes sense.
The next one
Why?
is it's kind of it's pretty, yeah. I mean, it's an
It's a cool cover, but
iconic cover. It's a cool cover, right? 298 for a 290. I don't know about that,
it's a
but
McFarlane cover. It's cool, but yeah,
um, Fantastic Four
what's
#49.
the significance?
That is
Anything?
that would be this. Well, that would be the second appearance of the Silver Surfer,
Oh, okay.
right? And trying to think. I think they went a little bit more into the story of Galactus and everything. But other than that, there's nothing truly big about that. But for it to be 175,000
What?
98, that is yeah, that is
That's
amazing.
fucking crazy.
That is amazing. Next one is Moon Knight #1. Version of Moon Knight, first appearance of Khonshu. Don't know who those guys are. 98 at 210
I don't
bucks.
know that. I know Bushman, but not Khonshu.
It just dropped 13 spots.
I gotta ask. I've never read Moon Knight. Any good? Eh.
Where they took it to him within the last year or so, it's actually pretty good, because they're delving more on his alternate
Insanity.
yeah, those alternate personalities, where they come from, and what they were thinking from, and how where they came from, makes the determination what type of decisions that makes. So it's been pretty good if you're into that type of shit. Um, I freaking love Moon Knight. I'm always gonna freaking be a Moonlight guy, and for them to drive into, and then of course Bill once he always
Snake
shows up and get yeah, Sikovich, he always comes up and delivers some really great art. So, but he still doesn't have enough going for him right now that's going to make people go. That makes me think that he's going to be a hot commodity within the next year or two.
But if they get that TV show, it's money.
hmm we'll see. We'll see. Next one is number 39, Uncanny X-Men
All
221.
day
That
agree.
actually jumped 8 spots. Okay, the
Sinister should
first
be
appearance of
hotter.
Mr. Sinister. Oh yeah, I mean he's definitely took on a bigger role with this whole X-Men thing in the House of X, Power of X.
He's a fucking cool
Spider
character.
I'm surprised it took so long for this to happen. Spider-Man 2099 number one that jumped about 88 spots. The reason why that jumped is because within the last few titles or so within Spider-Man, he's actually showing up in the main universe,
Oh,
which
so Miguel's in the main
verifies.
universe now.
Yeah. It verifies that whatever happens in 2099 is definitely happening for the rest of the universe.
Cool.
We just don't know where it ends up. Web of Spider-Man number one, first appearance of Volturians and first issue to the new title series. I don't know what any of that means.
I need to dig these out and sell them now. I've been buying
Yeah,
it for like $2 a piece.
really?
Yeah, dude,
I
I've been
mean,
buying it for years.
okay. I mean, I don't know what else is going on with the book, but okay. Um, I'm a little. So the next one is X-Men number 134. It jumped 200 spots. That's huge. Maybe people have been hearing stuff. That one is talking about the Phoenix becomes Dark Phoenix in X-Men number 134.
But the movies did
Um,
nothing for it. I love Dark Phoenix. I love Jean, but is it worth that? No.
the
Phoenix
well,
stock is crazy money too.
the issue is that every time somebody tried to mess around with the storyline, they sucked at it. They did it terrible. So the question is, do you trust Marvel?
No. At
Do
this
you
point,
trust
no.
Marvel to be able to do it correctly? They've done some good things, but do you able?
But then they go
So
in and
so
fucking recanon it.
yeah, I mean, phase 1 through 3, they actually did a pretty good job, right? They 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 did what they could with phase one, and then they learned from their mistakes and they fixed in phase 2, phase 3. But now they're starting over in phase 4 with all new characters and new concepts and everything. Do we trust them? Right? Because they're not just going, "Hey, Earth, we got to save Earth." They're going out into the galaxy, out to the deity universe, and they're trying to do stuff. Do we trust them to take this Dark Phoenix storyline and fucking make it into something?
I would love to give them my money because I've done it for the past, I don't know, almost 10 years again. And they keep on fucking me. I would love to, but I can't trust them, dude. Can't. They're like that ex girlfriend. They come back and they're like, I miss you. You're like, okay. And they're like, yeah, we just fucked you over again. Sorry about that.
The next two are pretty interesting. Like, something's definitely moving in the Spider-Man verse because first one is Amazing Spider-Man number 122. Second one is Amazing Spider-Man number 50.
I get the Kingpin, the death of Green Goblin, Normie. I don't get,
but look at how many spots they've both jumped up. It's
Well,
not
there's
like a little
also a
bit.
bunch of
33
chatter
spots.
that they're still
Go
going to
ahead.
go with all the extra Spider-Man fucking villain bullshit. That's been news for
Huh.
like 2 weeks now.
I mean, huh. I mean, the storylines have already been done. Why? There's other characters that they can maybe fuck around with. Let's bring home that Sinister Six. Let's fucking
That would
focus
be
on that.
awesome. If they could do it right, it'd be sick.
Yeah, I mean,
But
because
dude,
they've
they're gonna
already
do a
brought in.
sorry, they're gonna do a fucking Madam Web movie. Who gives a shit about? I like her. I love Spider-Man, but who gives a shit about her? The regular public's not gonna give a fuck about her. Same thing about Felicia. No one's gonna care.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I think the plan was to do Felicia Fox or Felicia whatever Hardy.
Yep.
Is that her name? Black Cat and Silver Sable to
Stable.
give them
Yep.
their own freaking movie. Uh, they've already been messing around, and they successfully integrated Vulture and Scorpion into the Spider Universe, and then they've got the Mysterio in there. So they've done that. So um, they've done some successful stuff. They've done a good job. So
Into
rehashing some of these
Spider-Verse
old
saved their
stories
ass.
with the Green Goblin. Yeah, they don't need to do it. They didn't need to go back. You had Kingpin. You had Kingpin as part of the Netflix series. They don't need to rehash it. But it looks like they just want to freaking turn this into a whole fucking dumpster fire. So let them
Yep.
go ahead. But they're not gonna get my money.
You go ahead with Eternal
Um,
Warrior. I don't do. I can't. Nope.
the
I'm gonna take a piss
it
again, and you
dropped.
do that. I can't
Go
do it.
ahead. Go ahead. So the first cameo appearance of Bloodshot, Eternal War #4, sitting here at number 45. It dropped 7 spots. Oh my god. So I can understand this. This is out of all the ones on this freaking list, this is the one that I understand the most, right? Um, the movie was terrible. I talked about it earlier in this podcast. Um, that it took me 5 times to watch it, and let me roll that back. I don't want to say that it was terrible. It's just that the way it rolled out and it was displayed and some of the things that were happening in it, it just made me fall asleep 5 times. So I'm actually shocked that Eternal Warrior #4 is in the top 50.
Well, it's because Rise Zero people want more than this, but it's the cameo bullshit. Do people care enough? I don't care enough. I care less about Valiant.
Because we talked about earlier Ride #0, right? That was the first full appearance. And now
Yep.
they're coming out with the first cameo appearance bullshit. Freaking.
I'll tell you what, if anybody wants
Uh,
to give me digitally Valiant shit, I will read them and let you know how I honestly feel because I don't give a shit. I let you know if I like it, I like it. And I've seen that cons going, trades $10 a piece. I'm like, it's Valiant though. It could be cool as shit, but I don't know if I want to sink $100 worth of my money into it if it's bad or not.
ooh.
I'm
Okay,
asking you, how do
so
you feel?
so
I'm honest. We're pretty much similar with the shit we like. Would I enjoy it or eh? I like
what
campy's
the
90s fucking superhero shit. Just the Valiant universe.
talk about the movie or you talk about the comic book series?
No, the comics. Fuck the movies. Movies don't
No,
mean
no,
nothing to
fuck.
me.
No, they're going on some other crazy shit. So the problem is that when Valid came out, they had some really great fucking title series
Yeah, they had Zelda
that
and
were
Mario.
revolution.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
their shit was revolutionary for their time. The
Yeah.
problem is that the big two caught up to their asses and they're doing the same shit that Image and Valiant were doing at the fucking time. That whole dark shit and fucking scientific shit. Nope. DC and Marvel said, okay, fine, motherfuckers, watch this. They're doing the same thing. So the edge that Valiant and Image had back then of hey, we're gonna do dark but smart freaking stories and everything, and then let the two do their fluffy stories. Nope. Big two said, "Fuck it, we're gonna bring it down to their level," and they're doing it even better right now. Um,
But I remember 2 years ago, Valiant had that giant, like, Exo Man of War, Bloodshot Rye thing. Like, how'd that go? I remember people going nuts for that thing.
the Exo Man of War started out absolutely fucking great, and then it got fucking boring. Cause
Okay.
I because I was on that wave and I thought it was great. The freaking story was freaking awesome. The art was freaking awesome,
The art
and
looked
then it
good. I
just
picked up a couple books based on the art and the hype, and I'm like, it's not really there.
oh yeah, it just fucking dropped off, man. It just and it's sad to see when that happens, but it just happens, man.
Killer art,
The
though.
next
Like, sorry.
no, yeah. I mean, killer art,
It's
absolutely fucking killer
beautiful.
art. Um, in fact, there was this one comic I think it's called Harbinger,
Harbinger, yep.
but yeah, and it's got this one freaking badass fucking monster on there, and I think it's drawn by like the Roka or something like that. You can't find that fucking book anywhere, man. I might have to find it and fucking put it up on my Instagram or something like that. But it's an awesome fucking book. Last time I saw it, $100. And I think it was like only
Whoa.
like a 1 to 10. Yeah, it was only like a 1 to 10 or 1 to 15. But because Valiant's a small publisher anyway, it was bound to freaking go up. But it's so hard to describe what I'm freaking talking about. I'm just gonna have to fucking find it somewhere. I should have fucking favorited the photo, but that is what it is.
What
Um,
happened?
yeah, the next book that I wanted to talk about, and that's fucking interesting, is Deadpool.
Hobgoblin? Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, if you have some new news because you were talking about the Spider-Man stuff earlier, the first appearance of
Yeah, I mean,
Hobgoblin, I think it's Spider-Man 238. Go ahead.
I enjoy a Hobgoblin. He's not, the Green Goblin. He's cool, but like $70 for like a raw copy's not bad. But $1,000 for a 9.8, I don't know. I'm like maybe $500-$600 is doable if you're balls deep into Spider-Man, want a complete 9.8 collection. But $1,000, that's not a fucking major super like. Oh, Kingpin, yeah. Fucking Green Goblin, yeah. Fucking, I'd even give Rhino, yeah. But like Hobgoblin, like a second tier like D-list character, no, don't make sense.
I'm trying to remember.
I'm
Like,
being
has he
honest.
even
I
made it
just
to?
think that's not worth talking about.
Has he even made it to
No, he's
any of the
never.
movies?
No, just like
I
the
don't think
TV
so.
show in the
Right?
'90s. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah, it's
That's it.
people
Right?
jumping on.
So
Hopefully, like remember they were jumping on like Baby Normie or some stupid bullshit. No,
yeah,
Deadpool 1 though. I figured that should be worth more money though.
158 spots. That's crazy. 150. We're not talking about New Mutants number 98. We're just talking about Deadpool number one as the first self-titled series, first appearance of Slayback. Never heard of Slayback. I
I've
don't
never heard
think
of
he.
him either.
So it's got to be off for Deadpool. But for Deadpool number one, is it maybe that people can't afford New Mutants number 98? Therefore, they're trying to grab on to something.
At this point, you
Um,
could spend $300 and get a 9.6. Why not?
right? Because I think there was Blade number one that people were jumping on because you
Oh
couldn't
yeah, yeah.
freaking get. Yeah. So I
But
think that's
also
the
I
same thing.
think this one should be a little more because isn't that not? It's not a chromium, but it's got like the die punched, like it's punched in a little bit because it's got the raised ridges on that. Because a 9.8, that should be worth a little more because it should be harder to get on a black cover punched in.
It might be. I would have to do some. I'm gonna have to do some research on that and see
I
that if
think.
there is a difference. Yeah. And then
Ms.
this
Marvel?
one is an of course. Yep. That was an of course people didn't like some people didn't like the freaking movie.
I liked it.
Miss Marvel number one. It dropped 21 spots.
Could I ask you
98
what?
is giving you will get you at 875. Um, you said you liked Nick.
Well, there's a caveat with the liked. If you took it from a Nick Fury standalone movie, it was fucking amazing. For Ms. Marvel, I didn't give a shit about it.
Mm. Yeah, they are going to freaking have a part two coming out in what 2021, 2022.
Eh,
Um, I think it's a movie that nobody freaking asked for. Um,
if they did the Kree Skull
I think
War better, it would have been cool. But like, I didn't care about his
exactly,
character. But like,
that's all I care about.
they gave you
I
Nick
just want to
Fury's
see.
backstory in the MCU. It was awesome. I loved it. How he lost his eye. They had the cat. It was good. I liked it.
Um, this one's interesting to me because I think this should get a little bit more attention for right now.
Spider
Is
Woman. That's
Marvel
decent.
Spotlight number 32? Yep, First Person Spider Woman. It dropped 26 spots. Um, I wasn't paying attention to when it actually rose. I think I think this is pretty high for her.
Rock Hockey,
Nobody
yeah.
really like my wife didn't even know there was a Spider Woman. She was tracking Spider Gwen, but she wasn't really tracking Spider Woman. Um,
I think like 6 to 750 for a 9.8 is doable, but 1,500 for a 9.8 is fucking. It's 9.6 to 9.8. It's probably a black cover. It's like mid 80s, not super overprinted, but it's probably got a bunch of spine dinks, so it's probably hard to get. But still, $1,500 is a lot of money for a 9.8.
yeah, that's three times. Like I'm used to seeing sometimes where a book is in between the difference between a 9.6 and a 9.8. I'm used to seeing a difference of two times or double the price. But
That's
right now you're
triple.
talking about
That's
three.
quad.
That's triple. And then if you look at the Miss Marvel number one in between that 9.6 and that 9.8, that's almost four times
But
in
they're
between.
both black covers. So the question is, you got to ask a presser, is it pressable? But if it has an unpressable like spine tick or something, you're fucked. Two or three, that's a 9.6, 9.4.
I'm gonna have to look into that because that's crazy. That is crazy. And I mean, I haven't heard any news about Marvel's Spotlight number 32. Excuse me, about Spider Woman other than her series that she's in, but that's crazy. 1,550. I
Well,
just
you know
don't
what
know.
the great
Especially,
series is? She's awesome in that Blade series. What I can't even think of it right now off the top of my head. But they had the MYCC variant that I had, and I was like, "Yo, give it to me. I know someone wants it." Not even thinking of what the series was. Like, yeah, yeah, don't worry about it. $40, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I actually like that series."
mm.
She's a good
And then
character.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Freaking, I like what they're doing with her right now. And then the last one that we're going to talk about right now is X-Men number 94 and number
Why?
50. Top of number 50. Don't number no, it jumped 28
That makes
spots.
no sense. That like they're all
Nine,
second and
yeah,
third appearances.
a 9-8 going for 16,000.
Can you just tick
First,
down one more? 51
yeah,
makes
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of sense. I'm comfortable with Infinity Gauntlet 1 being that price. I
Yep,
can afford that.
yep.
That's an everyday
That,
man comic right there.
yep, that match makes sense. No, people know it. My little kids know about the Infinity Gauntlet. That makes sense to me. But the one above it, number 50,
That makes
first
no sense.
new
That's ludicrous.
second appearance of Colossus, second appearance of Nightcrawler, second appearance of Storm, and the second appearance of Thunderbolt, and the third appearance of Wolverine. So you're talking about a bunch of seconds and third appearances.
That shit's
Um,
crazy.
in this book.
No.
So for it to be at number 50, I mean, I can find maybe you can make a case for it to be in the top 100 or top 1,000, but for this to be in the top 50,
That's a lot of money.
top, especially when the
16K for
next one,
9.8? Dude, even
especially
a
especially when
trash,
the very next one is 51. I mean, it's Infinity Gauntlet.
dude, a trash
Oh,
comic
oh, no, no, no,
200.
no! Look!
Oh,
Go down.
yeah,
At
yeah,
number
right there.
53,
Oh, I was
number
gonna.
53, you had the Incredible Hulk.
That's affordable. I was gonna
Yeah,
talk about
Incredible Hulk number
54.
180.
X Factor, First Appearance Apocalypse. That's doable too. Oh my God, Phoenix, go down a little more. No, this is crazy now. Like I'm slightly buzzed, but dude, Phoenix Saga. That's wow.
Mm.
That's pretty cheap right now.
First appearance. That's crazy. So
That's
this
dumped.
bullshit number 53 is
That's
higher
then
than
2 or 3
first
comics that should be
cameo,
worth
first
more.
appearance of Wolverine,
Yeah,
first appearance of Apocalypse, and a first
this is
appearance of
second, third.
Phoenix. What
That's
the
stupid.
fuck?
Scroll down a little more. Okay,
Wow.
go to the homage cover with McFarlane. Do go down a little more. A little more. 58, just 58. Eh, and
Wow.
first appearance of
First
Lobo
appearance of Love.
Bedlam. Just no, this is all trash after that. Amazing Spider-Man, New Mutants. What I want to know is, go down. Okay, second appearance of Deadpool, first appearance of Domino, but even though it's not the real Domino, oh, it is the real Domino, Killing Joke. What I want to know is, I'm a huge fan of Magic. I do not have her first appearance. What is she worth right now? She's probably in that limbo state right now. No joking about limbo, but just saying, she's probably cheap.
What
We
was
talking
her
about,
first?
I think it was like a New Mutants title because she was like
You
a kid. She wasn't a teen because she was just Ileana at that point. She wasn't Magic. But they did also say New Mutants is also supposed to have
first
Lockheed in
appearance.
it.
First appearance was in the
Yeah,
giant
first appearance in
size
that.
X.
I can pull up my phone.
Yeah, giant size X Men
Was
number
it?
one. Yep, giant size X Men.
Was
So
it?
the first. Yep. So as Ileana Rasputin,
Yeah, but is that like the baby cable thing? Like I have a
and
ton of
then
copies of baby cable.
and, and then there was another one where she appeared as Magic.
Yeah, that's the one that's probably
Magic
worth money.
and yeah, and Magic number one, and that one was from 1983.
Okay.
So whatever that one was, that's how much it is right now. So
That's probably something I
interesting.
should just buy out of curiosity, you know? That's amazing
I
just seeing this list like 6, 7 months later after I stopped giving a shit about what anything's worth. But I'm still shocked
think
there was
that's
still no stuff that's worth money.
I think that's what needs to happen right now is that people need to stop giving a shit, and then the money's going to dry up. So hold on. Let me take care of this first. Giant
Nice.
sized X Men number one.
That's still doable. Was it like $1,200 right now for 9.8?
So the first one I see is There's some bidding going on. $400.
Graded or raw?
S4, S4 raw
That's not
and
bad.
good condition. There's a 4.0 out there for 715.
I'd rather take the game on the
Um,
raw.
5.5 for 1100.
See, that's where it gets a little crazy.
8.0 for yeah 8.0. That's current bidding at 1400.
See, here's my other
Um,
question. Do you think these people have subbed it a bunch of times and they can't get the grade they want? Or do you think it's someone that doesn't know what the fuck's going on about pressing and you can get a good presser to get a better grade? That's the
I think
50-50.
yeah they can't get the grade they want because I'm pretty sure that they've gone to their buddies or whatever and they say oh yeah that's good no but and there's only so much you can do with some of those old books as well.
I've lucked out a
Um,
couple of times with stuff, not even pressing them, just subbing them. But some stuff I've gotten pressed, it does press really nicely.
yeah, so there's 9.2 out there for 3,500, and that's a buy
Ugh,
now.
ugh, fuck that. That's a
Uh,
lot of money.
there's a 9.4 out there for 3,000. um,
But you know, in the
before
next like 3 to 4 months, I think you're going to see the market flooded with like key issues, hard to find, what we didn't think there was a lot of, and just flood it because people are going to need
I
money.
I agree. I agree. Where were we at? Because we're just now. I'm
Oh,
just
we didn't
scrolling
scroll through. Let's do the
through.
whole 100. Just scroll through real quick. We got the gold edition, Thor. Okay, first appearance of
That
him.
is that look. Yeah, that is interesting. First appearance of him, Adam Warlock. I have not
But there's
heard
also the
any new news.
cocoon version of Fantastic Four, whatever. So,
Yeah, that is interesting. First appearance of Null jumped up 44
oh
spots.
shit, I didn't know that.
That is interesting.
Is that the? No, that's not the first appearance of. Oh wow, Spider Gwen's down. I may want to buy one.
Yeah.
Hold on, go back up. We missed stuff. Sorry, I'm like a little kid. I'm like, what else we got? Okay, we were right there. Amazing Spider-Man Gold Edition. That's like right around Gold Edition. Was that the Walmart or was that the other one that was the crazy one?
Where we at?
McFarlane cameo. Eh. What's 131? First appearance of White Queen or no?
It doesn't have any notes under it.
That's why. Why is that like $1,000 for 9.8? Whatever.
Let's see. If I punched in
That seems pretty high for
search
a random X-Men book. I want you to be the first appearance of
se-
Arcade or something stupid.
second appearance of Dazzler.
Are you shitting me? I have first appearance of Dazzler. You can't even give away. Why?
Jeez. I don't know.
Why? Why is this stupid
Um,
shit with money? Like, okay, Edge of Spider Verse 2, not the variant. I agree. $400, decent. Thor, him, yeah. Death of Phoenix, that's not bad. Hell is Risen, I don't agree with that. I own the variant. Okay, this is the one. Brief appearance of him. To me, that'd be his first appearance. That meat, like, fucking, like, rib cover. That's the first appearance to me.
yeah.
See,
It's
now,
number 80.
Iron Man 55. I would love to have that just because I'm a huge fan of Thanos. That'd be fucking cool.
So, and now you got the Thanos, first appearance of
And
Drax
Drax.
the Destroyer, first appearance of Star Fox, and first
Oh,
appearance of
Starbucks.
Kronos, and first appearance of Mentor. Yeah, so you got a whole bunch of them in there.
You get a gang.
Um,
And you get some in
Teen
here.
Titans, yep, new Teen Titan number 2, first appearance of Deathstroke, Terminator, and the Hive 550 that jumped up 7 spots.
That's always gonna
Um,
be one of those books. It's
this is interesting. It dropped. See, I would have thought that it would have dropped already by now, but this first appearance of Elektra
but being the
dropped
Miller
33
run,
spots.
people love that run. I'm
Mm.
indifferent. I've never read it, so I can't say yes or no. I that sounds like sacrilege, but I have not read the Miller of fucking Silver
Um,
Surfer, First Battle, Spider Man. That's like a dollar book.
so somebody's hearing something, right? So that's the only thing that's going on with this book is Silver Surfer number 4. It jumped 59 spots.
So people are expecting he's gonna be in the next Thor movie.
Yep, first time Silver Surfer meets Thor, first battle with Thor. So somebody thinks something's happening.
But you remember they thought
Uh,
the same thing with Beta Ray Bill.
yeah, exactly.
First
It's
appearance of
it's still up there.
Vision.
I think it was a top 20. First appearance of Vision at Vision number 7.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, it's
57,
like a 60s book, right? 60s, 70s.
hmm
Makes sense.
But it's $50,000 book at 9.8.
No, no.
Uh,
Secret Wars, Marvel team up. Why? Because the black suit.
so that one's a crazy one because I found that in
Dollar bin, right?
it was like found it in a dollar bin and I got it for 10 cents.
Oh, sell it now. Cake up.
I gotta find it, but yeah, I found that because I pulled it out because I was like, oh, Secret Wars, and I thought it was the one for first appearance of
The
what's her
symbiote.
name, Squirrel Girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Squirrel Girl, but then when I got it home and I looked closer, I was like, oh shit, no, this is something else, and
Still
turns out it
worth
was
being
this
bad
one.
for less than a buck.
I didn't know it was at 9A. It was this, but still. Um, First appearance of Malcolm. So this is still despite what's going on with Ray and Eternal Warrior, this is still in there. So I'm gonna have to look it up, see what's going on. I'm gonna have to rewatch that movie. First appearance of Malcolm, Sinclair, Iwatsu, blah blah blah. I think maybe these guys were in the movie.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Sinclair was definitely in there. Um,
Why is
this is
Spider-Man
interesting.
798 up that much money?
First appearance of Red Goblin, I believe, right?
Well, are we going with the what the fuck was it? Comics Exposure first variant that had on the it was some stupid shit. But they killed the character
Right,
off, so
right.
who cares? I don't get
No,
it.
I mean it's only 36. It's only 36
Yeah, it's
bucks.
not
So
bad.
guess I, yeah, I guess if people want to cover their bases, that's the way to go.
I get
But I haven't
Transformers
heard
though.
any. Right, I mean, I haven't heard any news that makes people wanna that would have made this book jump to
Relevant. Yeah,
152
why?
spots. If you're gonna have Star Wars on here, you gotta have Transformers #1 in here.
And I get
Got
G.I. Joe
that.
too. Yeah, I get both those.
GI Joe, Real American Hero #1.
See,
So
here's what I'm talking about.
people need to understand that's not the first appearance of GI Joe. There's another book out there. I forget what the name of it is, but that's not the first appearance. Go ahead,
See,
Nick.
joking around, Mysterio. I agree, $80,000. He's a main Sinister Six character. $80,000, not worth it. Maybe like 15 to 30, yeah, but 80
And why did it jump all of a sudden 135 spots? That's crazy.
because Mysterio's been in 2 movies.
At nine eight,
Ooh,
at
sorry,
9.8, $56,000 for Marvel Spotlight #5. That is the first appearance of Ghost Rider and
which is
Diamond
weird.
Plagues. Absolutely.
But Teen Titans 12 makes me go ooh because I get a bunch of copies of that, both
9.8,
covers.
9.8, $300.
Need to send them out and get pressed and ship them. Days of Future Past seems like it's came down. I remember it being worth more money, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it seems cheap.
Death of All Future X-Men. Submariner #1. Why is this all the way down here?
That should be worth more money. If some of these other things are getting like $12,000, $13,000, like why is Submariner worth shit? Well, that's the first Golden Age Mariner, right?
Yep.
And Walking
Second
Dead one next.
subtitle comes there, first issue to first essay comes here, first essay number or stories. All right.
Why is 193 worth so much money in a 9.8? That sounds like a steal. Oh,
Is that the one where Rick dies or what?
yeah, that was, and they did the San Diego limited version, and that was really hard to get. But yeah, my question is, what's Walking Dead one worth right now? Like, can you get them on the cheap? Because I'm waiting to get it for about 1,500. I'll buy one at 9.4 to 9.6 for $1,000.
Let's see. That's a good question. I was actually thinking about that earlier myself. Let's see.
I think people will get nostalgic for it in another couple years. But right now, the TV show is so bad, let it tank all the way, baby.
I'm seeing a Walking Dead #1, 0 bids, hours left for $1,000.
Ooh, if I had that money, oh, is it graded or not graded?
Non-graded.
How the pictures look.
It looks all right.
If I had an extra $1,000 right now, I'd say
Yeah,
yeah. I don't
it's kind of blurry. It's got that.
see. I don't like that blurry shit. I don't
Yeah, I
trust
can't.
it.
Yeah, and then one of the corners is like out of the frame.
So yeah, it's probably fucked up.
Yeah, depending on the lighting, I can't tell whether the lighting is gloss or whether there's something going on with the back end or the backbone.
See, when I take pictures, I take pictures of all the corners. I do basically 12 pictures. I do 12, maybe 14. I do the front of the comic, side, middle, other side, spine, other side, corner, back, same thing. But I'd spend a stimulus check on a fucking Walking Dead #1.
So, so speaking of photos, shit. So there's this Barbie doll that I've been chasing. Right, it is a once in a lifetime freaking limited edition. I think there's only like maybe 300, 400 of these fucking things
Is it
made.
mib or not mib?
What is that?
Mint in box. I'm a toy collector too, so mint in box or is it out of the box?
It's well, you can't sell it without the fucking box. You can't fucking yeah. It's I think it came out within the last couple of years, years or so. It's called Barbie Dia de los Muertos, right? And it's
Okay,
got
Day of
like
the
the
Dead.
Frito Kahlo, yeah. Um,
How do you know it's
it
not
is
knockoff though? Seriously.
well, that's why you got to pay attention to the details of the box, right? So I found so when it came out, it was originally sold for like 65 bucks, but now it's going for like 120, 130.
Okay.
And every once in a while, you'll see it for $100. So I saw this one guy was selling it for $100, and there has been, and I have noticed that there has been a rush to sell it for a little bit lower. So I was like, all right, let me give it a shot. But the photo was a stock photo, right? So I was like, hey,
Ooh.
so I sent the guy a question. I said, hey man, freaking, can you do me a favor and take a photo of the outside of the box and a photo of the doll, right? Because you can see the doll inside the box, right?
Yep.
So he sends me a photo of the carton of the box, right? So there's like this. Some of them they have like this little brown carton box that's outside the box. So
Yep.
when you're like shipping it, he sends me a photo of that fucking thing and the back of the fucking thing with like the back of the box with covered with paper. He says, "Well, I'm not opening the fucking box because just for photos."
Nah.
Nah. And I'm like, I'm trying to be patient with the guy, and I'm like, no, I said, I'm trying to verify that you actually have the dial. And since I can already see the back of it, that means that the carton's already been opened, so there should be no problem to just take the rest of it off and fucking. And he says, "Oh, you just want to see the box." So he still takes a picture of the fucking front of the fucking carton. So I was like, you know what? I'm fucking done with this guy. This guy is a fucking idiot, you know. Um, but
No, I
that's
can't blame
that's
you because you want mint in the box, dude. Like, if you're spending a good chunk of money on something, like, I get both sides of the story. If you're a toy collector and you just want the toy, it's cool. But it's a limited edition thing. You want it mint in the box, not cracked open. You want an intact box.
right, right. Yeah, like I'm not asking him for to open up the box, but you can at least take it out the carton of the box, because
So
like
what, he's
if
got it
you
in a slipcase and he doesn't even want to open the box? That's retarded.
yeah, exactly, right.
Dude, I could
I
sell you an
mean,
Xbox box.
I mean, like but the dude, it's fucking crazy, man. So I'm gonna keep hunting for this freaking doll, and that's gonna be one of the things that I've got to get. But
Why? What's it worth?
the it's worth about 130 bucks, but I'm
Oh,
not
I
trying to
can
pay
look around
130
here if
bucks.
you want, like, so you want the Day of the Dead Barbie?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open.
Okay. So let's top this off and then finish off at number 100, Daredevil number one. First appearance of Daredevil, Matt Murdock, original of Daredevil, and the first appearance of Karen Page, appearance of Foggy Nelson.
Who's
9/8
Karen
is going for
Page?
60. That's the lady who was a prostitute or witness, and she ended up being like his secretary for a little while.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
And Foggy. Okay, but that's still not worth $68,000, dude. That's crazy. That's fucking
yes,
insane.
especially when you consider that it had its shot when it had the Netflix series, now the Netflix series
Which is
anymore.
great.
I haven't heard anything about any type of movies coming out of this whole thing. So, but it rose number two spots. It's a recognizable character. I really don't see a lot of people freaking trying to
You want it?
cosplay as, but
Click on two. Let's speed run it real quick.
let's see.
Is anything noticeable? Okay. Teen Titans again? Wasn't that? Oh, that must be the
Yes.
other
So
cover.
so what that means so what that means yeah, so what that means is that within the last couple of hours,
This
or
is
since
switched
we've been
up.
going through this thing, that means that yeah, it's switched up and changed because now this is at number 101. We've already gone through some of these.
Submariner, Bishop, Bishop on the Bucks. I get Eternals. Yeah. X Men. Which one is that for X Men? Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Eternals.
X Men number
Eternals.
12.
I don't get the whole Eternals thing. I think Eternals is gonna flop. It could be huge, but eh.
Nobody cares about her.
No.
Like I think Angelina Jolie, she's playing it, but nobody cares because she's old. Unless you're
They get the
unless you're promising me Tomb Raider
with
and Original
titties.
Sin, that Angelina Jolie. I don't care. I don't care about 7-year-old rainbow mom Angelina Jolie. Um,
The only
I
movie
mean,
that
don't get me wrong, she's so beautiful.
I stood behind Guardians of the Galaxy just because I loved the like early 2000s run of it, and that was pretty much point blank what it was. It was great. It was fun. It was different, but like Iron Man, yeah, 500K, yeah. Luke Cage is surprising. Like I figured that would have dropped more. Like I get $170 raw, but 30K for a
So
9.8.
somebody's actually yeah, somebody must have heard something because it jumped 146 spots.
That's a lot. I don't know. Like I enjoy Luke Cage, but 9.8 is crazy. Daredevil, Days of Future Past. Oh, look at Nyx. Nyx is like shit itself.
Huh.
Remember when that shit going wrong was like 3 to 500?
Yeah.
X Men 1. Okay, well, I would
Why
kill for
why
that.
is why the fuck wow, why the fuck is X-Men number 1 all the way down here? It had to jump 112 spots to get to the spot.
Dude,
Granted it's 650,000, but still.
that's a 9.8, but still, that's a beautiful comic. Watchmen, I'm surprised that jumped. Like, I'm rereading Watchmen, and the TV show is great. The movie is decent, but really? That's a lot of money for a 9.8. Thor 1, not worth it. Venom, that's just because it's convention, that will die down. Red Hulk, that'll die down. Whatever. Sentinels, no one gives a shit about. Submariner. Ladies' Night, that's going for that much money? Wow. That was a dollar comic. What's that, Spawn 2?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Electro. Why did
Electro.
Electro jump 272 spots? What the
What?
fuck?
That doesn't make
I,
any sense. And first Gambit, cameo appearance, New Gods, too much money. First cameo Apocalypse, yeah, whatever, whatever. Forever People, whatever. Hulk 499, why? Why is that so much money?
Thunderbolts. First appearance
Oh,
of
Thunderbolts
Thunderbolts.
Ross or the Thunderbolts team. Okay, I getcha.
Thunderbolts team. Yep.
Get that, get
Uh,
that. Collector's edition. What? That's
377.
actually what. Is that all the covers or is that just the first cover? That was printed till fucking oblivion. I have
People want
all
it for
four
some reason.
covers, dude. Like multiple copies. I'll sell them all day. Why is three
Incredible
thirty
Hulk
seven?
number 377. First appearance of Professor Hulk, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Um, first cameo
Yeah,
appearance of
please.
Cletus Cassidy. Rhino. We talked
Rhino,
about that
I
earlier.
get that. Son of Satan, I get that. Cameo appearance. Squirrel Girl, I get it. House of Secrets, that's still not a bad price.
42,000 for a 9.8.
Well,
Sure.
no, I'm not talking about 9.8s. I'm saying like 750 to like
With it,
$1,000 for raw copy's not bad for Swamp Thing. Falcon, I figured would be a little more
yeah, especially with
with the
it being
Showtime.
turned over. Yeah.
And
Spawn number 300.
Spawn's are always weird. Moon Knight, yeah. Batman. Newsstand edition. Okay. Dude, do you remember when
Yes.
Ant Man like was blowing up?
Hmm.
That was like a fucking $1,200 comic book at one point.
So that jumped 163 spots.
Something
So that's interesting.
weird. Okay, now my question is with 149 right there with the joke cover, the jock cover. Is that because it's been reprinted and had so many variants?
They fucking ruined it. brought back. It's fine that they brought back interest in number 880, but now I have absolutely no interest in fucking buying it because there's all these fucking second print, third print, fucking flashy steel metal covers out there.
Oh, dude, I got
You
that
know,
fucking variant. I had to. I was like, yo, Jim, pick it up for me. Got it for me. Got paid cover. It was like $20, but you can't afford it. Same thing with I love Spider Man. What was that? Gwenom, not Gwenom. Mary Jane Venom cover. The
yeah.
La Mole. I think I paid $40 for it. I don't have like $1,200 for the original, so I was like, yeah, buy it. Whatever, fuck it. Jason Todd, it's not bad. Be a little cheaper. What is this? Carol Danvers? Crazy. First appearance of Gwen
First
Stacy and Harry
appearance.
Osborn. You figured that'd be more money than that.
Yeah. I mean, and that's one of those interesting things because, of course, you got the whole spider, ghost spider thing, right? But this is
Yep.
actually the first appearance of the actual character. So that's interesting. I mean,
But you could say it's an alternative
still
timeline.
yeah, I mean, still 15,000, but still.
That's a lot of money, but
Uh,
you figure it's got two first appearances should be better. Same thing with Poison Ivy. That should be more money. Dude, 154. Why? Not even worth it. Why? I'm sorry. Yeah, 154. Why is
yeah,
Rocket Raccoon? Doesn't make any sense. That's fucking stupid
but
money.
it's a recognizable. I mean,
It's
it's
because people
recognizable.
that bought the shit out of them don't want to see them lose money. That's what it is. There's no reason. X Factor, first appearance of Archangel Apocalypse makes sense. Second appearance of Deadpool doesn't make sense, but $55 maybe. What If 10? That used to be worth more money. Lethal Protectors, That's an iconic cover, so I guess maybe. First
What you,
ongoing.
what you talking about? The Batman
Yeah,
Harley Quinn number
yeah,
one.
that's a beautiful
Okay.
cover. Yeah. See now, ASM 36. That should be more money. That's a pure black cover. That should be hard as shit to get.
Aftermath of September 11th tragedy in New York.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dazzler. Why is that so much money? Why is Hulk number one so much money? That's stupid. Those are dollar books. Okay, can we just say like Amazing Spider-Man number one? 17K raw. That seems like a cheap copy. Sandman one. I could park $200 into a fucking graded copy.
Iconic cover, iconic panel, iconic story.
Yep.
Amazing Spider-Man number 33.
All right. So wait.
Spider-Man number 265. I don't know if I would fuck with Amazing Spider-Man
Silver
number
Sable? No,
265.
I would not. Now, 168. I have that comic. It is fucking destroyed and paid probably a 1.0. I'm still waiting to do something fun with it and light it on fire. I don't give a shit about
First
Iron
appearance,
Fist.
first appearance of Sabretooth.
Oh,
Iron
no,
Fist
no,
number
no.
40.
Sorry. I'm talking about first appearance of Iron Fist. Never mind. I do not have that. I like Sabretooth. Never mind. Wrong one. We're buzzed.
I was like, man, you really hate Sabretooth. God
No, I
damn.
like Sabretooth. Dude, he's a badass character now.
Oh yeah. Number 169.
Yeah.
It just ran up 37 spots. Batman number 635. It's not necessarily a first appearance of the Red Hood, um, but it is a appearance of the Red Hood. It's Todd,
New
Scott
appearance?
Todd.
New
Yeah,
first
new
modern
appearance.
age Red Hood?
hmm so
Okay, there's
it's
Walking Dead.
interesting.
Be back in 1 second. I fucking hate having diabetes. Hold on.
Let's see. Batman number 635. Let me check that out real quick. Batman number 635. Art by Doug Mankey and Tom McGuinn. Cover artist Matt Wagner. Let's check this out real quick. A homeless man sits on the sidewalk in the pouring rain. That was earlier.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh man, you do what you got to do, man.
First appearance. So
We've
why is that so much money though? I mean, it's a nice cover, but I don't get it.
Which one? Number 48.
Oh no, I get that.
I read.
Oh, Black Knight 3, whatever. Walking Dead seems like it's super obtainable at this point. Like, I may want to park money in it the next year.
I mean, I would think that if you're a fan, if you're a super fan of Walking Dead #1, you go ahead, freaking get that thing. However, if you're speculating that there might be
No, I'm not
something
expecting
other,
on shit. That's a PC buy
yeah,
right there.
don't that.
Well,
Mhm.
see, the funny part is when that came out, I was in high school. I remember we were at Newberry Comics before they moved. My ex girlfriend's like, "Hey, it's Never Ending Zombie book." I'm like, "That sounds gay. No one's gonna read it." I kicked myself in the ass for it because 4 years later, I remember a band I was into, mindless self indulgence. She's like, "Hey, have you guys been reading Walking Dead? It's amazing." I'm like, "Oh, let me get some scans of it." I'm like, "This shit's awesome." So I think I jumped on around issue 40, 41, and I've been reading it since, and it's a good story. But like, who would ever think? Because and I remember the TV show was coming out. Talking to another ex girlfriend, like, "Yo, they're making this into a TV show. This is fucking great." She's like, "You should buy it." I'm like, "I'm not gonna spend two
Well,
hundred dollars on a first appearance."
well, this is how good the story was, man. And once again, my wife, she does not like horror stories. However, when I first started explaining to her what the fuck was going on with Walking Dead, I was like, "Yo,
It's a human story.
that dude." I was like, "Yo." I mean, they were don't we weren't even fucking around with the fucking zombies. I was like, "Yo, that dude is married to that chick. He hasn't seen her in a while. In the meantime, she's been fucking around with that fucking dude over there, and they're about to fucking meet up. Let's get it on." And that just that human piece of the fucking story,
I will say
without
that
the whole fucking time, hooked her. Um,
same
but
shit.
once you,
My mom doesn't like zombies, doesn't like horror. She's like, "I like this Walking Dead. It's interesting. It's about the people." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the whole point. They are the Walking Dead. They're not the zombies."
yep. But I think once they got to the prison, I think that's when she dropped off because started
Get
started being
weird.
about the whole yeah, it started being about the fucking zombies again. I was like, whatever.
What killed me
Uh,
was Outcast could have been fucking amazing, but it went nowhere.
yeah.
The whole demonic possession thing just sounded so good. I think I read up until issue 30, and I was just like, "This is so good." TV show just nothing.
Preacher was still
Preacher was
weird. You
so
could,
fucking good, so good.
it's not for it's good. It's not for everybody, but it's still good. I liked it. Um,
So good, dude.
yeah. Um,
Oh, okay. What about what's Silk? Oh, Silk's worth nothing now. A Black Panther, yeah, because I have a bunch of copies of this. I got like 15 copies of this, but I kept my 9.8 of the variant signed, and then I gave away two of them for people donating to like different things on CDSI back in the day. Bane's still worth $50. X Force One, really? Some of the stuff just blows my mind, dude. What is that? Another Phoenix cover? Tomb of Dracula. What's that at? Oh, it's still too much money, dude. Oh, I want it. I've loved Blade right before the movie came out. I'm like, oh, black dude vampires. This sounds awesome. Oh, he's half vampire. Movie came out. I'm like, I love this shit. Couldn't afford it. See, this is what kills me too. Batman One. I have a 9.6, but that has sentimental value. The Snyder Capullo run was amazing. What what is this? The 9.8 Lee version? What is that?
I don't know what it is. I have it. I just don't know what the fuck's in it 'cause I haven't
Yeah,
read the
it's like
fucking
me. You're
thing.
buying shit yet. Now I'm surprised Batgirl's
Uh,
not worth more.
it's a sexist
Oh,
world, man. That's
oh
what's
my
going
god,
on.
dude. Dude. Oh, do you know how many copies I have of Vader Down 3? Because I remember her being a big character. Dude, I gotta dig through my shit. I have a ton of copies
It,
of that.
yeah, because somebody's heard something because it jumped 197 spots.
Wow,
It jumped.
that's
So
crazy.
something's happening. Something's moving. Um, that's Superman. It jumped about 52 spots. Silver #3.
I want that to
He's
jump
been
more
popping
because
up.
I fucking love Mephisto. He is Satan in the Marvel realm. He's fucking cool as shit, but that's all over the map. Like raw copy, I'll spend $300, but I'm not gonna spend fucking $13,000 for a 9.8.
Yeah.
Excuse
Uh,
me.
Doc Doc Strange #169, 224. First silver appearance first silver age appearance of Namor. Fantastic Four to 298. First appearance of
But like
Black
his first
Widow.
comic wasn't anything. Dude, why is Warlock worth so much money? Who gives a shit? He's a throwaway character. Like he's fun, but yeah.
First meeting with the Hulk, first Hulk crossover, effective for number 12. Ties to makes the Spider-Man number 1 as the first Marvel crossover.
Okay, that's kind of
Okay.
cool, but okay. Now my question is, well, the next two there's gonna be a couple questions, but Superman, Pal Jimmy Olsen, first Darkseid. I thought that was forever people, or is that like one of those debates of like first and cameo?
I think that's one of those debates for the first appearance of Darkseid. That Young Avengers number 1, that's supposed to be the first appearance of Kate Bishop.
Why? I mean, I have the director's cuts, which I wish I bought the first one, but no, that's not worth as much.
And then X-Men number 100.
Old team
It
versus new.
jumped up 483 spots. Old team versus the new team, and the beginning of the Phoenix Origin at $1,450.
Because Phoenix Saga. All right, that makes sense. We should have done that, but it was just crazy to see like these swaps and how shit changes. So, what's the website you're using?
That is GoCollect.com. GoCollect.com.
I got you.
And basically, it's got a lot of good. Yeah, it's got a lot of good stuff on there, man. Freaking, it's got a lot of good freaking charts. Um,
I'm assuming it follows
you can
eBay's
even
algorithm.
yes, um, you can even freaking click into some of these, and then I haven't logged. I I'm not logged in right now, but what you can do is you can actually do an analysis of. So, for instance, like here, it'll tell you when the last sale was, right, for
Okay.
that particular one.
My other question is,
Or
does
am I?
it give
Am
you
I? Yeah, in
variants?
fact, I am logged in.
Okay, so does it? I have like a couple copies of each. Is one cover worth more than the other one, or it depends?
Yeah, it'll tell you about the variants too. Like it'll have a list of all the variants along with there's like somewhere down here.
Okay.
Um, but this is definitely some good shit. Freaking, I freaking love. I freaking love this.
So it even
Um,
shows you if there's 9.8, the census and everything. How accurate is that
right.
census, or is that what's sold?
Yeah, I mean, and this is what a lot of people should be looking to. Fortunately, this is the only site out there, but I mean, it's not going to be 100% accurate because the way people will write in the titles of the stuff.
Yeah, sometimes it's
But
weird. There could be a
but
space
yeah, I
or no
mean,
number, hashtag.
hmm and I'm trying to think.
So it gives you a fair market value. That's cool. That's different.
Yeah. hmm
No, I've never seen the site before. Like you're blowing my mind. And this is a free app. It's not pay $10 a month for it.
Well, you can pay five to ten. I mean, it is free right now, but if you want to subscribe, like so, for instance,
Sorry.
trying to freaking. So if I wanted to go into figure out what's going on with these 25 sales of like when and who and all that other stuff, you can subscribe and it'll dig deeper into all that stuff.
Okay.
Um, let's see. I'm trying to show you. I'm gonna show you something else.
So I'm assuming the dashboard is what you track in
Yes.
a
So
sense.
well. So right. So comics I'm watching, and I'll have all this shit on here.
What Alias One drop down
Um,
to? Is that still crazy or no?
that what?
Alias One. Ooh, you got some nice shit on there. Endgame. Yep, yep, yep. Spider Man.
Yeah. This right here. This Ebba number one.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta get, man. Nobody sells it. So that is actually Ebba number one is the first um comic book by a black owned business.
Okay.
Um, and that predates freaking Black Panther and all that other shit. So that one's a freaking good one right there.
So you don't want Static Shock
Um,
number one? Just busting your balls, man.
this GI Joe number 10. That is the first actual GI. Actually, it's GI Joe number one.
So
It's
it's
the
legit
first
GI Joe.
actual. Yeah, the first legit GI Joe.
What's the Holly Crane Hughes cover going for?
Let's see.
I have one I sold for like $100. So did I lose out or average?
9A is going for 450.
Yeah, it was raw. It was probably like a 9.6 back in the day, but whatever. Just curious. Same thing with I made a shit ton of money off of Suicide Squad. Like back when that was popping off. Ooh, that Del Auto's nice. Platinum bet. Okay, Saga number one. How cheap is that? I still want a copy. It's still on hiatus. I want the RRP, but I can't afford that.
98 is at 350,
That's not bad.
and then
See,
six
but
five, those five eyes. I mean, if you look at the rest of the stuff, so 50 went for $30.
it's doable
47
just to having a copy.
right?
Can you look up a comic for me while we're on this? Just because I'm
Yep.
balls
What's
deep
up?
and love it. East of West,
Yep.
one, but I want the RRP C2E2 variant. I have two copies. I got a 9.8. Yeah, that one. Next one. Right there, yeah.
Which one? The first one, or so
Next one.
as you can see, there's actually the freaking retailers.
Yes,
I
that
mean,
one. I have.
the actual
Yep.
this one, the diamonds.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got two copies of that. I love the series. It's fucking amazing. Have you read it yet or no?
No, I think I have a copy, but I haven't read it yet. No.
Oh, I have
So
it all in
nine
my.
eight is.
That's
You
not too
say you have a
bad.
98?
Yeah, I got
Yeah, 400
9.8
bucks.
sketched and signed on, and I have a raw copy sitting there too. So the raw copy, I think I paid 184, but it's like a probably 9293. No, it's just
So it's
it's a
still,
decent copy.
so it's doing pretty good. Last sale was in March of 2020, so it's still doing pretty good.
Okay, that's cool.
You know.
No, I was just curious. It's
Yep.
you get like your pet books. Same thing with Monstrous. I fucking love Monstrous. Have you read that yet?
Monstrous. I have that as well.
It is
Uh,
beautiful. It's I thought I was gonna like it. The art style, I'm like, it's kind of got not furries, but like anthropomorphic people in it, and I'm like, great series. The second print's actually worth more, but I flipped that when I got like 150 bucks for it.
98 is 150 bucks. Yep.
That's not bad. See, image styles are like hit or miss. It's hard to find something that's like the next hot thing.
I'm trying to remember the what's the one with the hands and the farm? I think it's called Farmhand.
Oh,
I think that was
Farmhand,
one.
yeah, I did. I did one.
Yeah, that
Or what?
yeah that one got a that one, and
Oh,
then
what was that horrible fucking legit furry fucking thing? Like, I bought one issue and I'm like, this is so gross. Like, it takes a lot for me to be creeped out. Like, I don't mind hentai, but this was disgusting. It was like a pig fucking a wolf. It was disgusting.
oh that was
Yeah, that one.
that one was done by Milo Manera.
Yeah, it had a cool cover, and I was like, I'm gonna check this out. I'm like, ugh, no, not for me. Too fucking weird, and
Let's
nothing is
see.
taboo with me.
So,
Oh, what the fuck was it called?
Milo Manera does a lot of sexy, crazy shit.
Oh yeah, the Spider Woman variant.
Uh,
I made a shit ton of money off of. But what was the name of it? I don't even want to tell you what to type in your search history
Here
because
it
it's
is.
gonna pop.
Unnatural.
Unnatural, yeah. And there were variants, but I just picked it up. I'm like, eh.
Unnatural. Yep. That one is like you said, man. It's fucking weird.
Well, dude, I'm into
Unnatural.
a lot of weird shit, but that was not my cup of tea.
Oh, if you want to read some weird shit, and it was drawn by Lupio, not Lupio, Milo Manera. Um, he drew this one story. It's about the Borgias, I believe, and it's about this family. So there's the Pope, right? It's one of those old popes from back in the Crusade days,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a son who was a cardinal, right? In the meantime, he married off the daughter to a rich, but in the meantime, she doesn't want to get
Yep.
married off because she's in love with the brother. So once again, the sister is in love with the brother, who is a cardinal and the son of the Pope.
Yep.
That's how crazy this fucking story is. So it's based on a true story about the Pope and his son and all this other shit. Um, but yeah, that was it's fucking crazy, some crazy shit. So I don't, yeah. So it looks like they don't have a natural in here unless I spelled. That's probably why,
Unnatural, yeah, Mr.
I
Nine.
can't, yeah, because I can't fucking spell.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
fucking
spell for
why.
my life.
Uh,
Do you remember
so yeah,
Crossvision? That
there's
never went anywhere. There we go. Sad
yeah.
Lemonade variant? A version? No. There's a lot. That's the cover I have, but yeah.
I mean, it's a cool cover until you realize, hey, that's a fucking pig. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's a pig woman. Yeah, it's fun. It's a $20 book, but still, that's not my cup of tea.
All right. All right, man. So let's start freaking shutting down because in about 5 hours, gotta be back up to for the start of this fucking virtual con that this was supposed to be a pregame for. And then once again, I'm gonna freaking wait for you to freaking wake up and freaking see what time you can fucking jump
Yeah,
back on with us.
I'll be alive by like 10 o'clock. Do you still have my number? I
Yeah.
just say text me or call me. I'll wake up.
No, but you can fucking put it in the fucking chat,
That's cool.
and then I'll fucking. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one more shot, and then I'm going to bed, and then invite everybody to the Comic Crusaders Virtual Comic Con. Holy crap! Does that say 3:25? So we went 3 hours and 30 minutes just by our doggone selves.
Dude, I love how
Uh,
we're just in my room chilling, going, I'm gonna read some Walking Dead. You want to jump on? I'm like, for a minute.
and we didn't even Mel didn't even freaking get in there, man. Freaking he didn't get to freaking talk.
He said, hit him up tomorrow. I'll jump on. Oh shit! That was a good time, brother. Uh,
All right, man. So here we go. Freaking let me just run my insides real quick before I go to bed. Oh,
cheers.
all right, man. Did you finish that pickle beer that you were drinking?
Dude, there's nothing left. It's empty. I pounded that earlier.
Oh shit. Woo, that's probably why you had to go keep pissing there.
Dude,
Oh,
that
that's
and the
why.
diabetes.
And then finish this.
All right, man. Hit me up tomorrow. I appreciate it. Hopefully you got some views. But tomorrow definitely yeah, for that creator, I'm definitely down for tossing in 2 books if people donate enough money.
Okay, man. I definitely appreciate you, freaking Nick, and freaking going to fucking try and get you in, find out what time you can get on. And then you said that Mel might be up for it. We'll see if he can fucking get his on. And then the real Mel V that I got right here on the side, I'll freaking try and get him on. But everybody, thanks for listening. If you can hit us up with a freaking like, and freaking if you see this, make sure you freaking get in on a virtual con or at least watch it after we're done. Peace.
No, guys. Thanks.